right. Good afternoon. I am Dom.
I am Jamie.
And welcome back to the cutting room floor. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, drop some comments because I know y'all seen this movie if you're watching it. And if you haven't seen this movie, you should probably turn this off. So we're going to spoil the shit out of this.
We honestly are.
Yeah, it's about to get spoiled like old milk. So...
yeah, that's true.
You know, the smell test ain't gonna work on this one.
Yeah, ooh.
You know, I don't do smell tests. Yeah.
Like bathroom door on a shrimp boat.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's a different kind of smell test.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Anyway, this guy, you know what, guys, let me tell you something. You watched Superman 78 from last week. Just ignore everything this guy says. And I know y'all, listen, if you're a Superman fan, you haven't watched that episode, go back and watch that because this guy's on fire in that episode and not in his analysis of the film. He was on a stand-up that day. Wow. He got me, guys. He got me. I think he's got me more than he ever has. And he's got me a few times.
Yes.
Pretty rough. So today, we talking about 2025, brand new, about a little over a week old. Actually less than a week old to the public.
Yeah.
James Gunn's Superman 2025, not Superman Legacy, which I'm glad they
originally titled Superman Legacy. Though,
I'm glad we changed that.
So if you want to use it though, just to differentiate it between like the original 78 one,
I'll just probably call it the new one or something.
Yeah.
But James Gunn, he's back.
Not to be confused with Tim Gunn's Superman.
Tim Gunn made a Superman?
No, Tim Gunn is he used to be the mentor on Project Runway.
Oh, okay.
So everyone, they're dressed to the nines, though.
Yes, they are.
They are. Just make it work, Superman. Just make it work. You know, that's what it would be.
Like I said, guys, ignore him.
I'm sorry. That's my Tim Gunn impression. That's what Tim Gunn sounds like.
I'm sure he does if he's on Project Runway.
Yeah. But Tim Gunn was the best part of it anyway.
I'm sure he was.
He was fantastic.
It's a good show. I was more of a top model guy, though. But,
oh, really?
Project Runway got booming after my time of watching model type shows.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, anywho, so 25 Superman. It's out. It's here.
It is.
Probably the most anticipated movie of the year.
Honestly, I think it is because, like, I know Fantastic Four is highly anticipated, but it's probably more for, like, Marvel fans.
Yes.
For Marvel to kind of, I hate to say course correct.
We just been waiting for, 20 years to get a Fantastic Four movie correct?
Yeah. Well, if you want to go back even further, Roger Corman produced an unreleased version in 1994.
You saw it?
Of course I've seen it.
How the fuck you? Oh, wow.
You're Well, because of like nerds, it was like bootleg on VHS in the 90s.
Yes. We're selling it, passing it around. Yeah. God, don't you miss those days? Like,
I kind of do.
Like, dude, it's just like when you get it in your hands, you're like, oh, finally got it. It just makes it so much more like, it feels so much better.
Yeah. It's more of a visceral experience.
Yes. We're like, oh, so we fucking get this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because of streaming
now,
and you can buy things digitally. It's just at your fingertips instantaneously.
Yeah, which I love. Don't get me wrong, but
you don't appreciate getting it as
part
much
of the thrill is the hunt.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like going to the video store, talking to a dude, like, bro, I'll trade you. Like, I used to trade movies and shit all the time. Yeah. So it's like
these I used to get like at the comic store in town because they'd have them like behind the counter because they made a TV movie of the Spirit in like '86 that you never could get before, and someone like recorded it in '86, and then they'd make copies of the TV recording.
Smart.
Stuff like that.
Sell them shits in the back.
Yeah, or like old cartoons and stuff, you know, you could only... It was before they would release things on DVD and everything.
Now...
Because it was before DVDs.
Yeah, crazy. Time before DVD. I remember those times.
Yeah.
Shit, VHS were a pinnacle, man. Shit, ask your wife. We know VHS is our life, you know what I mean?
Dude, there was that one... video store in I think Thorndale in that strip mall.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah. That was before your time,
bro. I'm pretty sure one of the substitute teachers at Coatesville ran that.
Really?
I'm pretty sure because he would always talk about his video store, and he did movies too. He was extras in a couple Philly movies.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure that was him. He was cool. He was a cool dude.
Sometime I'm gonna go through that huge chest of VHS that we have.
That's a lot of VHS.
It is a lot of VHS. But I have Fright Night Part 2.
They made it too?
Yeah, they did. It was from like 88. It was only a couple years later. And my dad got it from that video store. So the name of it might be on like one of the stickers.
All right, bet. You gotta find it.
Yeah.
You gotta find it.
Because I remember that. It's a terrible movie.
I'm sure it is.
I think it's a female vampire.
Well, that's kind of
So,
fun.
I mean, it's not bad because I think it's around the time that Vamp was out with Grace Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so Superman 2025, Superman Legacy, New Superman, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it James Gunn Superman.
Yeah, James Gunn Superman.
All right,
Yeah.
this is his project.
It's his baby.
Most anticipated movie of the year. We've been fiending for a single piece of Superman content and something fresh.
Yeah.
New faces, new director.
Yeah. New direction.
New direction. I think people getting a little burnt out on Snyder for a while.
I think so because
he just was doing all of it for a minute, you know?
He was like the whole DCU or DCEU, because this is DCU now. It's like the weight of it was on his shoulders.
Yeah.
And it's like everything. So like the Wonder Woman movie, what made that great was like, it was his story idea. So like, even though Patty Jenkins directed it and Alan, I forget his name now. He was a comic book writer who actually wrote Wonder Woman for a little bit. He wrote it and he was a producer on Grey's Anatomy. Sorry, I forget his name, but if you look up a guy named Alan who did both those things, you get his name. He wrote it, so he like knows the character, and he like it was his story for Aquaman that James Wan did. Everything did kind of, even when other directors were doing it, it was his still his ideas and his concepts for those characters that he introduced in Batman versus Superman and Justice League. So but then, he had to take a break for personal reasons. He had a family tragedy.
Well, dude, he was working hard as fuck for like 10 straight years, bro.
It feels like it because then he did.
Well, think about it from the Watchmen up, bro. Watchmen's what, 2009?
Yeah.
So, bro, he just got out the DC game, 5 years ago? 6 years ago?
Yeah, well, because his version of Justice League dropped 4.5 years ago.
Yeah, so he was doing it over 10 years.
Yeah, and he would do other stuff in between, like Sucker Punch,
which
Guardians of Gate
that's him?
or whatever. Yeah, he did Sucker Punch.
Who wrote it? Joss Whedon?
Sucker Punch?
Why do I feel like Joss Whedon was involved in that?
He might have been.
I might be wrong.
Because I think
Joss Whedon did Avengers Assemble.
Yeah, and Avengers. Oh yeah, that is Avengers Assemble. I'm sorry. Then, you're right. That is actually the name.
And then what did he follow that up with?
I thought it was Age of Ultron, to be honest.
He did Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
It's weird. He killed Avengers Assemble and then just like fell the fuck off. It was like,
well, it was the Me Too movement.
Oh, he was in that.
With the Me Too movement, you have two choices: either disappear or run for president.
I guess he took the former.
Yeah, and not everyone, is I'll say bold enough to ignore all the allegations and just.
Oh, they really want to see that list, man. They're clamoring for that list.
You mean the list that doesn't exist?
Yeah. That list.
All right, Sucker Punch. Let's just see here.
I think it is Snyder. I don't know why I thought
it says story by Zack Snyder, because I know he does do the story and sometimes like co-writes. Like he did Rebel Moon.
Oh yeah,
like both those parts and everything.
Well, then who directed fucking Sucker Punch?
Oh, Zack Snyder did.
It is. So Snyder did do it. Okay.
Screenplay by Zack Snyder and Steve Shibuya.
See, I think that movie was a little bit underrated. I liked it more than a lot of people. I didn't think it was great.
I think his films get reassessed after their failures. I hate to say that.
I will say, like, I watched it when it came out. I was like, it was all right. I watched it like 4 years ago. I was like, it's a lot better than I remembered.
Yeah.
And the chick who plays the lead, she was in Lemony Snicket's.
Oh, the movie with Jim Carrey. Yeah.
She was so pretty back in the day. Now she looks like a whole different person. She don't even look the same. I'm like, damn, you were so hot when you were younger. Now I'm like, she literally doesn't. You wouldn't even recognize her, bro. It's crazy.
Wow.
But anywho.
Yeah.
Superman. I know all y'all love this movie. I
actually do love this movie, but it might not be for like the reasons a lot of other people do.
Yeah, and a lot of people's criticisms with it, I didn't have those criticisms. My criticisms were different than other people. Everyone was like, well, it was too funny, and he didn't take it serious enough. I actually don't agree with any of that. I didn't think it was too funny. I thought Corn Sweat finally towed the line between serious, naive guy and funny guy who's adapted to this world, because obviously he's in this world now. It's not like Superman the movie where he's just getting there. Him and Lois are already dating.
Yeah,
like,
she knows who he is.
She knows who he is. She knows his identity. Other people know. Everyone knows his identity. Apparently, it's like God. He trusts everyone.
Oh yeah, because Guy Gardner, Green Lantern.
Everybody fucking knows.
You know he's Clark Kent.
Yeah, I was just
like Nathan Fillion was incredible too.
He was
great.
That was one of my problems. He wasn't in it enough, bro.
Yeah.
Like the whole little what was that group called?
Justice Gang.
The Justice Gang. Only one who got burned was terrific.
Yeah, it's like, so I think this film is laying the foundation.
Obviously, we're getting a Justice Gang movie.
Yeah, because so they just finished production on a Lantern series that's going to be out on Max in like early 26. Okay. So it's like Green Lanterns. So
is he playing him?
It'll be Hal Jordan. Kyle Chandler is going to be Hal Jordan. And and your buddy,
kind of dope.
Your buddy Aaron Pierre is going to be Jon Stewart, the Brown Green Lantern, the cartoon,
bro.
And
he's getting a big boost.
And Nathan Fillion is going to be Guy Gardner again in that.
Dude, so Kyle Chandler in a hero show? That's crazy.
And he kind of looks like how Hal Jordan is supposed to be. That was my main issue with Ryan Reynolds.
Kyle Chandler could have played Superman 10 years ago.
Dude, Kyle Chandler, he could play an older Superman now.
He could play. I'm like, he has that look for sure.
He does. So it's like, and the way that James Gunn is doing this stuff, he wants quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
So if they're already done filming it, and they just have to do the post-production special effects and all that garbage, it has to be good. Like Peacemaker season 2 comes out in August.
Oh yeah,
because you saw Peacemaker a little bit in Superman. Mm-hmm. He's at least on the screen.
Yes,
talking to one of my favorite funny men, Michael Ian Black.
He is fucking hilarious.
He is. He's great, dude. He's incredible.
But he used to be on like, what was it, VH1 all the time?
Oh yeah. Because he would be on those like I love the whatever shows.
Whatever decade. Yo, he started me cracking up on those.
Well, he started out in the state with that sketch comedy show on MTV like 30 some years ago.
I don't think I ever saw that.
It's on Paramount Plus.
Okay,
so you could go back and see his early work.
It was so nice to see him in this. I was like, oh shit, it's Michael Ian Black. I was like, I ain't seen him in a while.
He's on. Have I Got News for You with Amber Ruffin and Roy Wood Jr. on CNN, where they.
I didn't know he was still around.
Dude, he's awesome, and he's also written kids' books.
Oh, okay.
And stuff.
So he's working hard.
He's constantly working with like some of the people from the state. So he'd do like guest spots on like Reno 911 because half the cast is from the state. And they used to do a show on Comedy Central called Viva Variety together. He was on that with Thomas Lennon and Carrie Kenny Silver.
What was that? Early 2000s?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I think I have seen
He was, I think Johnny Blue Jeans was his name.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Yeah, he was in that, so it's like, and probably like other film roles. Mm-hmm. But like he's been around for like 3 decades.
Yeah, he's been around forever.
Yeah,
I remember in middle school watching him.
And he still looks the same almost.
I was like,
incredible.
Oh, it's Michael Ian Black. I'm like, dude hasn't aged at all.
Yeah, it's
literally
crazy.
Looks the same. Crazy, man. But so let's get in this. All right.
I'm sorry. We can try to talk about this all day.
Absolutely. Let's get some scores popping. Rotten Tomatoes, 83%. Pretty good. IMDb currently, because this is still brand new.
Yeah.
So all these scores could change. This is current right now, July 16th.
Yeah, it is the 16th. Yeah.
16th current. Rotten Tomatoes 83, IMDb 7.7. That's really good. Letterboxd 4.0. That's really good. So people are loving this movie, especially the fans.
Yeah. And we were just talking about your Letterboxd buddies, how they were scoring.
How they were scoring it. Yeah. A lot of people on Letterboxd seem to like it.
Wait, we'll save your score.
Yeah, my score comes at the end.
Yes. I'm sorry. I was going to ask. I'm sorry.
So don't ask me if I like the movie.
I love spoilers, though.
Oh, yeah. Of course. That's why we spoil the shit out of films.
Yes.
So, Superman 2025. It starts out very abrupt.
It does. It's like an epic poem. It starts off in the middle of the action.
It does.
And it just throws you right in the middle of something.
And it gives you a bunch of 3 numbers.
Yes.
It's like 30 years ago.
Or like 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, 3,000. And then it was like 30. And then it was like 3 hours. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 hours, 3 minutes.
It was like 3 hours ago, Superman lost for the first time.
Yeah.
And so we see him laying in Antarctica on the ground, freezing his nuts off.
Yeah.
And he's going back to the Fortress of Solitude, which is amazing, as usual. I was really worried that James Gunn was not going to be able to recapture the magic from the Donner days.
Okay, I have a question for you. Speaking of the Donner days, when you hear those John Williams notes, even in this film, do you kind of get a little like...
I get a little emotional.
Yeah, so do I, because there's so much weight behind it.
Yep, and I loved all that. I think he paid good respect to it.
Yes.
Who scored this?
I forget the dude's name, but he did an amazing job.
He did a good job. The score was good. The fort, like I will say, I thought the visuals were pretty good.
And I love the robots.
Dude,
number 4.
4 is in my best characters.
Do you know who does
Who's voicing 4? Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, one of the funniest and best actors and one of the best voice actors around, Alan Tudyk.
Who the fuck is he?
Have you ever seen Resident Alien?
No.
Did you ever see Serenity?
No.
Did you ever see Wonder Boys with Michael Douglas and Tobey Maguire? Okay, remember the guy who he throws the weed down to? He's like, "Hey, Traxler," or whatever. Yeah. That dude. Yeah.
What else is he voice acting?
Wait, he was in he was the redheaded dude in that A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger.
Yes.
That guy.
That's the guy.
That's Alan Tudyk. Yes.
Yo,
the redhead.
He's redheaded buddy. He is great. I love him in A Knight's Tale.
Dude,
he's great in that movie.
You got to watch Resident Alien.
Okay. Resident Alien.
Yeah, it's on Netflix and Peacock.
All right, bet. I got
so like he's done a lot of robot. He's the robot in Andor and Rogue One.
Yeah, he's one of the best characters.
Yeah.
All right, so he is doing some good voice work.
Like if we had any emotions whatsoever, the way he's explaining it,
funny. Bro. Yeah, he's like, we don't give a shit. Essentially, like, okay.
He knows we could care less.
He's like, we don't have these sentient emotions you fuckers do. That's what I was like. Number 4 is the man. I was like, number 4 is one of my best characters.
I love it at the end when he's like, Gary is a name. Superman's like, 4 is a name. Well, so is Gary.
They did a good job with him. I was like, if you would put a gun in my head and said, Dom, who is this? I'd be laying on the ground dead.
Wow.
So,
yeah. Alan Tudyk, man. One of the best actors around and one of the funniest dudes. And if you watch Resident Alien, you'll be like, this guy is funnier than I ever thought anyone could be.
All right, bet. I'll have to watch Resident Alien.
Yeah, just a quick plug. Resident Alien is a great show based on a comic book. And the comic and the show are radically different.
Okay.
Because the comic is more like a cozy mystery kind of thing because he keeps helping like the police in the town solve mysteries. But it's the same premise. It's an alien who crash lands on Earth and he disguises himself as human and pretends to be a doctor. So that's why it's Resident Alien because he's like a doctor, so he's a resident, and he's an alien.
All right.
And the show is more about like him learning what it's like to be human.
Okay.
That's honestly what the whole show is about. And the 4th season is currently airing, and it's probably the best so far. But you have to see.
So it's on right now. It's active. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to see like the first like 3 or so seasons to understand why like the 6th episode of season 4 was so good. You know?
Well, it sounds like it's not too different than what this movie's about.
No, not really.
I mean, yeah.
Not really.
This movie, in a nutshell, this movie is Superman coming to terms with who he is and where his place is in the world.
Yeah, and who he thought he was.
Yeah,
who he was meant to be, who he is, and who he thought he was kind of all come crashing together.
Well, I got a few questions for you when we get there. Not yet, but I got some questions. All right, so we at the fortress.
Yes.
It's beautiful. I mean, I didn't think he'd be able to get this right in CG. I just didn't.
I think most of it was practical.
Maybe that's why it looks so good then.
Yeah.
Because I
think it was because I've seen photos from the set.
Oh, all right.
And it looks like
a great job.
Yeah.
I'm like, the money was well spent in this movie.
Yeah.
I will say that. Because I was like, they're going to fuck up the force. It's going to look all digital and stupid. And I saw it, and when it builds up, I was like,
yeah.
All right. all right. I'm like,
that's obviously CGI. Yeah.
But obviously but the actual, I was like, this looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, the best fortresses is definitely Superman 78 and then Lego Batman.
Yes, Lego Batman. You're right.
Fortress is Lego
You're right.
Batman.
Lego Batman, it is fantastic.
But
you're right. That is kind of the standard.
It is.
And something happens at the end of this movie that reminded me of Lego Batman.
Yes. So Superman, he's all fucked up. He's beat up. He lost. We don't know why yet.
Okay, so it's really important to say that this Superman, he's only been Superman for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So he's not like overpowered yet.
Not yet.
He hasn't been soaking up the sun as
Okay, you answered one of my questions already there. Because I was like, I feel like he's not as strong as he should be.
Yeah, no, he's not yet.
Because like when he's fighting the green thing, I feel like he should whoop this thing's ass with no question.
Oh yeah, but like, I think James Gunn's thing was like, if you make Superman as invulnerable as he's supposed to be now,
there's no story.
There's no stakes.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's no stakes. Whereas, like when Superman first came out in 1938, he could run fast.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Yeah, and bullets could like bounce off his skin.
Yeah.
More powerful than a locomotive, and able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Yep.
That was it. He was kind of like essentially Spider-Man without
webs.
Yeah, that's basically what Superman was.
Yeah, heat vision?
No, he didn't have any of that stuff.
Could he see through stuff?
No, all that stuff came over time. Okay. They just kept like evolving the character.
God, just like, how can we make this motherfucker more OP?
And the thing is, you never know. Remember, I was telling you about Kryptonite last week, right? When they created it, maybe some of that was just done for the radio show, and then they incorporated it into the comics.
I mean,
the radio show and the Fleischer cartoons from the early 40s.
It was a smart move. He needs a weakness.
Yes,
You can't just be perfect.
Because then, what's the point?
What's the point?
He's going to outlive everyone he loves. So, so he has depression. Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah.
But
what, is he a fucking vampire? Like,
but other than that, in that case, Pattinson should play.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
He could be Batman and Superman.
He could have been if you wanted to give Superman a more brooding vibe, he would have been a good Superman.
Yeah. And then have Eddie Redmayne be Batman.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, jacked Eddie Redmayne, okay?
Hell yeah. But he's good. But then, because then, I think of what the fuck was I about to say? What the fuck were we?
We're talking about being overpowered.
Yeah. So because I'm he's got all these abilities, obviously, but I'm you gotta have a weakness. Because I think about Tony Stark, and what makes Tony Stark so special is his fucking heart.
Yeah, and because he could die at any time. He could die
at any moment. That's what especially in the second one when the black shit's coming out.
Oh yeah,
drinking the black shit, and he's trying to figure out how to.
This
dude's dying, bro. Dude's got shrapnel all around him. So that gives Stark this cool edge where it's this guy could go out at any minute. Yet he's putting himself in danger like crazy. So.
But see, Tony Stark though, he's such. I'll say an egotistical asshole that he went out on his own terms.
Oh, he had to.
He's I'm not going to let anyone else take me out.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah. I'm not going to let the shrapnel take me out. I'm taking me out. You're not taking me out. You're not taking me out.
Bury me with all my money.
Yeah. Yes. Because I love my money, 3,000.
Yes, sir. But anywho, so we get to the fortress, and it looks great. Everything looks great. We got the great droids who are emotionless.
Yes.
Literally, they're we don't feel bad that you're hurt. We're just here to fucking help Superman. That's their job, and that's their mission. And that's totally fine. They're probably Elon Musk's robots or whatever.
Yeah. Only his are probably for fucking.
Yeah. Pleasure models.
Yeah. Yes.
You got Priss in there.
Yes.
From Blade Runner.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't either, Not at all, actually. I'd be shocked if they weren't.
He probably has a robot with a wig on and the black paint.
Yep, yeah. He's whenever I'm feeling sci-fi, baby.
Yeah.
But so Superman, he's beat up, but he's Superman, so obviously he ain't down long.
He just whistles.
He's and he's all right. And
your favorite character?
I'm just about to bring him up.
Okay.
We get to see Jamie's favorite character.
Yes.
His favorite pet.
Yes.
He has several of these in his house. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. There's super dogs.
There's not super dogs. Not a pet in sight. Crypto, which I've been hearing a lot about Crypto. This movie gave me John Wick vibes too, because it took Crypto to get kidnapped for him to get really pissed off, which was really funny.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right, because he was kind of okay.
Chilling, and then he ran up in Lex's place motherfucker.
Well, you know what? You kind of find out at the end why though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It comes
Because it's like, oh, wait a second.
Well, he was saying they were like, "This is your dog." He's like, "I'm fostering." So,
It's kind of a foster situation.
I'm like, yeah. So he's
so he was thinking he was actually very selfish in looking for crypto because he probably knew what could happen. To him. Yeah.
So
I didn't think about that too.
I was like, yo, as soon as that happened, I was like, John Wick.
yeah, but it's like it's not even like. He's not even doing it like unselfishly. He's like, I need to save my own ass now. Yeah. Where the fuck is this dog?
Yeah, where is it at? Yes. Right?
I don't know what dog you're talking about. Ugly dog with a kid?
That's it. Chill.
That's what he says.
Yeah, that scene pissed me off with the chick with the buzz saws. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I'm like, look, I ain't love crypto, but I'm like, don't hurt the damn dog. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
But whatever. You know how it is. That part, that's the main part I want to talk about. But we'll get there. So Superman goes back to Metropolis because he's got to save the day. And everybody's pissed off at him.
Yes.
They're
because
he's he stopped war. Right?
There's like a whole like moral.
There's a moral code that they feel like he broke.
Yeah.
And he feels like he didn't break it. He feels like I saved people.
Yeah.
That's
people were going to die.
Yep. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That was my favorite scene when Lois interviews him.
Yeah.
The acting between them two, the chemistry between them two, the emotions. I've never seen Clark with that much emotion.
Yeah.
I think even over Reeve.
I think he can only be that way with Lois though.
Only, yeah. Because I'm Superman.
Yeah, because he can't be that vulnerable with anyone else.
No one else. Because she sees the real him.
Yeah,
she knows him inside and out. Even though at this point they've only been dating 3 months, they've been colleagues for years at this point.
Yeah, because if Superman's been around for 3 years at this point, like you said, he would have been working at the Daily Planet for 3 years.
Yep. And the new Daily Planet's cool looking.
Oh, yeah.
Everything. I love the up-to-date versions of everything. I think he did a good job with Metropolis. I think he did a good job with the Daily Planet. And I think he did a good job with the characters and bringing everyone into 2025.
Yes.
Because this movie could have easily just felt like, maybe this should have been made 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, because you think about like Superman Returns, Bryan Singer was trying to have that like 78 vibes.
So he wanted that old school feel, which it didn't work for 05.
No, because he did more like Art Deco designs, which Donner didn't do. Donner made it so it was like New York in 1978. It felt
like a real place. Yeah, I was like, this feels like New York.
And Will Reeve interviewed David Cornsweet, Christopher Reeve's son.
Okay.
And he was talking to... Yeah, it's really cool because he has a cameo in the movie. He's one of the reporters.
Oh, okay.
So So they became friends, I guess, on set and so the interview was actually really nice because it's almost like a love fest between them. Mm-hmm. And so he said something like, Richard Donner tried to make. He talks about the verisimilitude that Richard Donner tried to do. So it was like our world with Superman in it, whereas this world James Gunn created. So it's not the same as like Superman 78.
It's not. This world, like you said, 78 feels like this is a regular world, and Superman just was oddly placed in. This feels like Superman's world.
Yeah, and we just kind of have a window into it.
We can see, like we're sitting, we're watching like this.
Yes.
So, we got our eyes cupped over the window.
Yeah.
So that's what it felt like, and it's a nice opposite transition, but it worked. I think that worked. We go to the Daily Planet. And we're back to being Clark.
Yes.
Okay.
He was a good Clark.
Oh, he was a great Clark.
Yeah.
And what I like about his Clark was he wasn't so, like I said, James Gunn wrote him really well because he's not Jolly Gee Whiz anymore.
Yeah. Oh, it's swell.
Swell. He's like, he got past that. You know? Like, he's definitely in this era. He's in this time. He's very adapted to the times. But he's still kind of dorky.
Yeah, he's corny.
But he's still a cool guy. He's a nerd you'll take out.
Because he's Superman and he knows he's Superman, and no one else other than Lois knows Clark Kent is Superman. Clark Kent can afford to be dorky.
Yes, he can,
and he can afford to have like these older kind of values of like caring that a lot of people don't have anymore.
Yeah, and that was a good thing James Gunn showed in this movie that I have written down. he essentially
He's punk rock.
I think that's the most punk rock thing.
Maybe that's the real punk
He's
rock.
like, I'm punk rock. She was like, yeah. So James Gunn definitely, he brought this guy with positive old values, not the negative ones.
Yes.
The positive old values in this world where it's complete disarray.
Yes.
And he's an anomaly in this world because just like Lois Lane, she's like, this world's fucked up, cutthroat. You can't trust nobody. Everyone sucks.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just don't want to believe that.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I don't want to believe everyone sucks.
But it's easy for him because he isn't from this world.
Nope.
So like even the beginning part said like metahumans came around like 3,000 years ago. So that's either like Wonder Woman or like Vandal Savage, who's kind of like an immortal villain in the DC universe. Could be both. Could be Shazam because, or Black Adam because they've been around for however long.
Black Adam for sure.
Like it doesn't say, but it's obviously laying the foundation. But those characters, no matter who they are, whether it's Wonder Woman, Black Adam, Vandal Savage, or, the wizard Shazam who'd been around that long, they are still of this earth. Whereas Superman isn't.
He's a literal alien.
Yeah, he is literally an illegal alien.
Yep, they make sure you know that.
Yeah. But it's like he can afford then to see the good in everybody because his DNA isn't infused with the good and the bad.
Conditioned to think everyone's bad.
Yes.
He's been more so conditioned that everyone needs help.
Yeah, because that's the message, right?
Mm-hmm.
Help them, or whatever the fuck Rocket was saying.
We will get to that message.
Yes.
Because that was, for me, I was like, whoa, hold up. That was the turning point of the movie, obviously. And that was one of the best parts to me. We'll get there.
Okay.
So basically, Lois is scolding Clark about his interviews with Superman.
Oh yeah, because Clark is like, well, I interviewed Superman after the incident because the hammer of Baravia.
Yes.
Because so Superman interceded because Baravia was gonna invade they're fake countries. So Russia was gonna invade the Ukraine. I mean, let's just throw it out there.
Call it what it is.
Yeah, because by the time this was written, that had already happened.
Yes.
And Superman interceded,
mm-hmm.
and so it brings up a lot of moral. Political and all these issues because Superman just interceded and
without anyone's permission
because the hammer of Baravia, who came from the country that he stopped from invading the other one, he beats the shit out of Superman again after he gets the jolt of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Although if he gets that much vitamin D, this dude should be black as hell.
He should be darker than me.
Yeah, he should have more melanin than anybody.
Should be the Dark Knight.
Yeah, actually, yes. So he goes back and he still gets beat up.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one guy who's trying to help him, Molly, the falafel guy.
Yeah. He ended up being one of the best characters.
He actually was.
He stood true.
He did.
I was like, this dude's hard, bro. That part was sad. I was like, oh, shit.
But it shows like the love of Superman and the people that actually appreciate it.
Yes, because I'm like, in these other countries, he's a god to them. Like that little kid, Superman.
Yeah.
Superman. Like,
raising the flag and everything.
The flag, bro. And I'm like, to them, he's a fucking hero. You liberated them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and they're calling for him again.
Yeah.
Because you saved us once. Yeah.
Please do it again.
Yeah.
It's like.
But that one dude, when Molly's helping him out of that crater that he created when he got knocked the fuck out again, that one dude's like, maybe you shouldn't have stopped that invasion, Superman. And Superman's like, he's probably thinking like, fuck you MAGA motherfucker. That's probably what he was thinking.
Right.
He's like, I should laser eye you right now.
He's like,
I should pull a Homelander.
Right, that's the great thing about Homelander. Homelander is literally evil Superman.
That's what he is. So it's like, once you've seen like The Boys, and then you see like Superman, you're like, Superman could snap like that if he wanted to.
Because we've seen Homelander go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, nobody can beat this guy.
No.
I'm like, he's the strongest motherfucker out.
But the thing about Homelander is he was created here.
Yeah.
It's not like he's from another planet. So what could his weakness be? other than lactating mamas.
Yeah, I was like, his weakness is pussy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
no, he
Breast
likes
milk and
like he likes older women, like your boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the Nazi bitch, that bitch supposed to be what, 200-300 years old?
Yeah. That's right. And Elizabeth Shue.
Like Elizabeth Shue was like 60 in that. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, look, she's still great though.
she does look good.
Yeah.
We got the same birthday, me and Elizabeth Shue.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm like my birthday twin. Yeah, I like her a lot. Oh, leaving Las Vegas, she looks so good in that.
Karate Kid, bro.
Oh, dude, hey, she was a
Adventures
good
in Babysitting.
I love that. I got the babysitting blues.
Oh yeah, no one need hear. Let's sing.
Let's sing the blues. It's like fucking Preacher Boy was in that. Preacher Boy. It's a Chicago movie.
Yeah,
that was Preacher Boy.
I can't believe
that
it.
was Preacher Boy. She was at Orleans.
Yeah.
So if you guys didn't know, Adventures in Babysitting is a prequel to Sinners.
I can't believe it. Yeah,
we just figured that out.
Or an interlude between between the end of the movie and the end credits.
Yep, I'm like, that's what it is. So before you watch the last 5 minutes, stop the movie and watch all the Adventures.
Yeah, the original 87 version.
Yeah,
not the Sabrina
bullshit.
Carpenter remake. Yeah,
even though she is pretty hot, man. She's hot right now. They love her, man.
Yeah.
Did you see her new album cover?
I did,
bro. I was like,
it makes me think. Like, remember Spinal Tap? When they were going to come out, it was like Smell the Glove.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of what it's like?
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
Yeah,
I was just talking about that movie. I was talking about Rob Reiner.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Hey, September Spinal Tap 2 comes out.
Who's directing?
Rob Reiner. Everybody's back.
We might have to go see that, bro. That's gonna be funny. That's great.
Yeah.
Rob Reiner back in the game. That's what's up. Because I just watched. We just had summer night, so we watched Stand By Me.
Oh.
We watched The Sandlot. Now and Then.
Oh wow.
Sisterhood of Traveling Pants. So yeah. Oh. Hey, dude, it's not great,
dude. I've read the book and seen the movies. That's the only reason I make that face.
Read the book?
I had an ex-wife who was reading the book and wanted to watch the movie, so I was like, I will read it too. And
God, it's really hard to think of you in that relationship. It just doesn't seem. It's interesting.
A lot of compromise.
Yeah, I guess so.
And look, now with Frillish, I have all this.
Yeah, shit. Like, yeah.
This is my actual space.
Yeah, you're like, it's we don't even get that's a whole that's not even for this podcast video.
Yeah.
So Superman, he's got these values, right? And I can agree with them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I think most people could agree with him because he just stands on the side of right.
Yeah, he's a decent person. Like, he knows the difference between right and wrong.
Yes.
I was talking with Chandler after we went to see Superman. Mm-hmm. And, he grew up with, like, George Reeves as Superman, the old TV show.
Oh, man. Chandler.
And then,
I always forget Chandler's. He's up there.
Yeah, he is. He's our older brother.
He's our brother. Yep. He's Unc.
Yeah. So I was like, the great thing about, like, the first 2 seasons of that show is everything was literally black and white. Mm-hmm. So you knew what was good and what was bad. There was no gray area. Mm-hmm. And things changed after that, unfortunately.
I mean, that's just kind of life is.
Yeah, it is. And
life is a big ass gray area.
And I think he said, he's like, yeah, but we weren't as intelligent back then either, apparently.
We surely weren't.
If we thought, they were, I guess, more gullible is what.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, shit, we're still.
Look, a lot
of us is still really sheeping.
We were calling, like, little kids Beaver unironically back then. Right? Leave it to Beaver.
Like, you sure you want to leave it to Beaver?
Yeah. Oh, my. That's a lot of lip service.
That's a lot of lip service. I fucking love Leave It to Beaver, though, bro.
Oh, my God.
June Cleaver? Come on, bro.
Yeah, hey.
Bro.
I speak jive.
God, airplane.
Yes. Look, she can speak jive, man. Chump don't want no help. Chump don't get no help.
I was like, this scene would not make it in today. I was like, this scene would be cut. I was like, that's funny as shit.
But that's what makes it funny is June Cleaver,
the picture of perfection, doing this.
Oh my God! And I know we talked about it before. I hate to retread it, but that is funny.
No, it's funny as hell. But yeah, so Superman, everyone's judging him. They're criticizing him.
Yeah.
And people are like, yo, they're bashing you online.
Oh,
Everybody's forming their opinions.
Oh, yeah, because then he's talking with Lois
Mhm.
after he's making her dinner, breakfast for dinner, her favorite.
Her favorite's actually her favorite.
Yeah.
I like breakfast for breakfast.
Yeah.
She's like, you like breakfast for dinner. And it's like, what? Duh. But you can see his heart is in the right place. You can see Lois a lot. And I can't blame him. She fine as hell.
And he needs, I think he needs that for him. He's trying to say it's for her, but it's for him because of all the negative things that are being said about him, even though he believes he did a positive thing.
Yes.
And he did, right?
Did.
I mean, honestly, if you were Dr. Manhattan, would you stop war?
Yes.
Because obviously Superman and Dr. Manhattan is a little more overpowered than Superman.
Absolutely, and smarter.
Yeah, but it's the same kind of thing. Like, there's no one else like you. No one can compare to you.
Stop this like I can.
Yeah, so would you do it?
I would.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And you'd be bored. Dr. Manhattan was bored. That's why this motherfucker built the whole planet, essentially. He's like, bored.
Yeah, and that's why he ends up leaving to do that exact same thing.
Yeah.
To become the god that
he was meant to be.
And that we kind of worship from the Bible, because I don't know if it's in the comics or in the movie, because you've seen the motion comics. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm going to go create life on another planet. Yeah, because I'm bored with this bullshit.
I'm bored. You guys suck. You're dumb.
Yeah.
And you're weak and puny, and you have impure hearts.
Yeah, you focus on the wrong things.
And that could really be tied into the message we get from Jarl and Mom later.
Oh, yes, yes.
But we're not jumping into that, because that's important.
That is very important.
So at the dinner scene, Lois and Superman are having dinner, and they talk about the interviews that he's had with himself.
Yeah. And she talks about how unethical they are because he knows the questions.
He knows the questions, yeah. And it's completely unethical. You can't fucking interview yourself. Your boy 45 would love to do that.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. He'd be like, it's like, Mr. President, what was it like growing up with the largest dong ever? And he'd be like, it was tough, but I made it.
It was tough, I made it, but it's the best thing for our country.
All right, here we go. I'm going to show you that.
Yeah, my man. Why is it Willem?
I don't know, but it's just funny, right?
I just love this Willem. So she's like, well, you should let me interview. And he's like, okay. She's like, for real?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, as soon as he said, yeah, I was like, bro, you fucked up.
Yeah, because, dude, she's the best journalist.
The shit out you. I'm like, you about to get I'm like, bro.
She's going to fuck you like an Amazon, dude. Sir. She's going to drill the shit out of you.
She's going to fuck you way harder now than she ever did in that bedroom, bro. I bet a kryptonite condom would feel better than what she's about to do to you.
Yeah.
Because she gets in on him. And I mean...
Yeah.
She asked some real questions.
And you're right. That is probably the best part of the film, because you get to see who she is and who he is.
You get to see both of their moral values.
Yeah.
Because she is very much a law-abiding type of woman. She believes in, okay, yes, this may or may not have been good for the greater good, but you broke laws to do this.
Yes.
You went against policies.
Yeah.
You did things that are... some would consider unethical in order to get this result, and you did it with no authorization.
And it's great because she's clinical about it. She's like, whether I agree with you or not is irrelevant.
It doesn't matter.
The facts are this.
Yep.
Yeah, these are the facts.
You can't dodge this question. You can't answer it this way. You need to be direct. That's not a direct answer.
Well, that was off the record. It's on the record.
On the record. You have to say it's off the record before you say it.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest parts. But they get into it, and
it shows her chops too.
Oh yeah, I like,
and I mean her acting chops.
Yes. I like this girl a lot. Like I said, I knew she was in that marvelous whatever
Miss
show.
Maisel.
Miss Maisel, yeah. She was in that, and she won a Globe for that. And I saw little clips from that. So I was like, okay, this girl's gorgeous. I was like, seems like she's good. And then you were like, she's playing Little. So I was like, I'm interested to see that.
Yeah.
And I do think she was good, especially in the first half. I think Gunn, he underwrote her for the second half, but we'll get there.
But I think if I say it was intentional,
it needed to be a shift onto Superman solely,
and because then she she was able to find out more about him, even though they've been dating for 3 months and she's known him for like 3 years. Everything's in threes.
Yep, that's
Weird.
what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
movie's
yeah.
threes, bro. So everything's
It's 3-act structure. What the fuck?
yeah.
So it was time for her to kind of take a step back and then learn more about who he is and why he is the way that he is.
Yes.
Yeah. So then
once she learned why, she was like, you know what? It all makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
But man, they get into it, man.
Yeah, they do.
This actually surprised me because I was shocked at James Gunn's ability to direct drama.
Yeah.
Because this was dramatic. This was a relationship scene. This was a scene.
Super shit. You know that one really gets to me.
Yeah. That shit was so funny. She said, that's what they're saying?
Yeah.
Like,
hashtag super shit.
And she's honest, bro.
Yeah.
She don't give it to you straight. She ain't gonna baby you. She ain't gonna sugarcoat it. She ain't gonna hold your hand.
Yeah.
And most of us guys need that. Like Felicia, I know she gives it to you straight.
Oh, she does.
Oh, I know she does.
Yeah.
You probably, I know you hate it sometimes. And you sit back and you think, you're like, you know what? She was fucking right.
Yeah.
That's what women do to us, right? So, and he knew she was right about a lot of things, and it pissed him off. What did he do? Like us men, children do? He fucking left.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he packed up and left.
Packed up and bounced, you know what I mean? And she said, hey, I told you, I ain't good at this relationship shit.
Yeah.
And it's hard for a journalist to be in a relationship because they don't see things like regular people. No. Everything to them is a story. Everything's about uncovering something. Everything's about getting to the bottom of something. And humans are much more complex to that.
Yeah, and she's an investigative journalist too.
She's like, she should have been a cop, low key.
Yeah,
so like, that's not how human hearts work, though.
Yeah.
Human hearts don't work in facts and figures, black and white. We have emotions, and they shift gradually from time to time, which anyone who's ever been in a relationship knows that. And I'm not just saying about women, men too. Shit, dudes get moody just like chicks do.
Look, I think a lot of guys kind of get PMS and stuff
Fuck
too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. Shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't.
Yeah, because I think when you're in tune with it's probably around the time your lady's probably getting her stuff too, just because you spend so much time together. Mm-hmm. You kind of empathize. It's empathy.
Yeah. Well, they say, the longer you're with someone, the more y'all start to look alike, regardless of ethnicity or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've seen an old biracial couple. They're like, we've been together 30 years. I was like, you motherfuckers weirdly look the same. It was weird. It was weird. I was like, something about you guys look like you could be related, just different colors. It was weird. But
I think like they say too, like when women work together, it's like an Olympic sport. It's synchronized cycling.
Yep, they sync up. I've heard every single woman say that.
Yeah.
Every woman I've ever dated has said that. They're like, bro, I sync up with the girls at work all the time. Or if they live with a bunch of girls.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're in a hen house, they all link up. So.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I'm going to avoid them that week.
Yep, and that's how they always know when one of them's pregnant.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's like, that's how they always know. So,
wow.
Yeah. And so he leaves and he's all pissed off and she's all pissed off. And it's like, and I'm like, damn, y'all gonna break up though? Well, they don't break up. You know, they got their little fight, but they don't break up. But
you find out before this too that the Hammer of Baravia is working for Lex Luthor.
Yes. And
played by the great Nicholas Hoult. He honestly.
Let's talk about Nicholas Hoult.
Yes, please.
Let's talk about him.
Let's talk about him.
As much as I loved him, as good as I actually think he was completely miscast.
Really?
He's too soft looking. He's too skinny. He's too soft, and he looks too young. He's 35. Looks like he's fucking 19.
I'm like, he still looks like he did an X-Men.
Yes, I'm like, bro, you're aging beautifully. Like, you're on your Paul Rudd, but like, he looks like a baby. And I'm
he shaved and bald too.
That does, I'm like, he has a shaved face. Shit. I'm like, this guy has no wrinkles. Nothing. I'm thinking, I just watched 78. I'm looking at my man, Gene Hackman, losing his hair, looking old.
I recast an older actor for Lex Luthor because I'm thinking more like Lex Luthor has to be older
than yes. I'm like, bro, I'm like David Cornsweet and Nicholas Hoult. They're what, 4 years apart?
Yeah,
David Cornsweet's what, 31, 32?
He just turned 32 last week.
Okay, they're 3 years apart. Nicholas Holt's 35.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and he looks older than you. I'm like, Lex should look older than Superman. He should feel like this could be Superman's evil dad. You need that feeling because you feel that with Lex and Superman in 78, you know, and even like, okay, we don't deal with Lex in Man of Steel, but Zod should also feel older than Superman. Like, that's like, all right, Tom Holland's playing Zod. Like, what the fuck?
Now you I would pay to see that.
That'd be hilarious.
Lex is in Batman versus Superman, but
who plays him in that?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And I feel like he probably had a similar vibe to Hulk, right?
Well, he does, but like that version of Lex is more like a Mark Zuckerberg tech guy, believe it or not, and that's how he plays him.
He plays Social Network.
Yeah, and I think that's why they had him do it. So
makes sense.
Whereas this Lex is more like an Elon Musk type.
Yeah.
And the Gene Hackman Lex is more like the 80s Donald Trump type.
Yeah, I felt this Nicholas Hoult, he was a combo of the 3 Bs, the 3 billionaires everyone talks about. Donald, Elon, and Jeff.
Yes.
He reminded me of a combination.
Oh, yeah, because he is bald.
He's bald like Bezos.
I didn't think about Bezos.
Like 45.
Yeah.
And he's greedy as shit like Elon.
Yeah.
So, and he's super smart and techie, so fine.
Yeah.
Because, like, let's keep it real. You say what you want about Elon Musk. He's probably one of the smartest people in the world.
I don't know if he's one of the smartest people in the world.
At least when it comes to tech.
Or if because he inherited a shit ton of money from his dad and that emerald mine, if he just invested in people that are smart with tech, so then he got a reputation for that because of his investments paying off.
That could be
because of what other people did.
But you got to be smart to pick the right guys.
That's true, yeah.
I'll put it like this. If he's coaching a team, you're going to win a Super Bowl one day. He may not be the player on the field.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He may not be the player on the field scoring the touchdowns, but God damn it, he built that team.
So he's like a Bill Belichick.
He's a Belichick. All right, fine. He's Bill Belichick. Smart strategist.
Yes.
So he may not be he may not be able to fucking, crack quantum physics in 2 seconds,
but you're right, because even if you're just the money guy, you have to know where to put the money to make it work.
Because we've seen the money guy put the money in the wrong spots, and now he ain't the money guy.
Yeah.
So
and he's president. So, because that guy has more bankruptcies than.
What do you have, 6?
I think
it's
so.
6, bro.
And 3 of them were casinos.
That's insane, bro.
But he was competing with himself. But that's for a different podcast too. Like, I'm going to open casinos to compete with myself. What? Anyway,
listen, we try to keep, obviously we get a little political on this channel from time to time. But it's hard to avoid it in this movie.
Yeah,
because this movie is a direct correlation of what's happening right now.
It kind of is.
I mean,
the only difference, if they would have made Lex the president, it would have been.
It would have been, yes. That's all I was like, it would have been right on the nose.
Yeah.
I mean, let's keep it real. All right, so Lex and his people, they're ICE and Superman.
Yeah, they are. You're right.
Immigrant. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, you're right.
Him an illegal alien.
Yeah, you're right.
They call him that in the movie.
Wow.
They treat him as such. They send him to a concentration camp, aka Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah, they do. It's just in a pocket universe.
Yeah, and they send him there essentially to die. So they're like, we gotta get these aliens out of here.
Yeah.
I hate metahumans.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate him, and he's the worst one of all. Bro, this dude, I'm like, that's why I was like, when did they write this?
And the great thing is, well, then again, this other dude's been spousing this stuff since June of 2015.
Yeah, I'm like, it's been a while.
Because, Mexicans.
Yeah.
They're great gardeners.
Yeah, they're great gardeners. They're great gardeners.
They cook great Italian food. And they're great at housekeeping at Mar-a-Lago. Isn't that what he said when he descended that escalator?
Yo, that's fucking hilarious. But I mean, that's essentially what it is. Lex is very.
You're right.
Yo, that's what.
As
soon as when I'm watching, I'm like, oh, that's why I was like, when did James Gunn write this shit? Because I'm like, bro, this feels like he wrote it 2 weeks ago.
It would have been before the 2024 election.
Yeah, it was before. I'm like, the movie had to be done shooting before.
Yeah, because they would have been doing the special effects the past few months.
I'm like, this movie was done even shooting before that.
Yeah, and I don't know if they did any reshoots.
James Gunn, he knew he was gonna win. He read Project 25. He read it.
Yeah,
like a lot of other
people been around.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't. He did. And he was like, I know he's going to win because I know this country and I know other people in this country think. And I'm going to write this movie and it's going to be relevant.
And that's true because I may have said this before, like the 1980s version of Lex Luthor, when they rebooted the DC universe after Crisis on Infinite Earths, was based on that 80s, like, overweight, ego-driven Donald Trump.
Yep.
He was.
He's been a public figure since before I was fucking born.
Yeah, for way too long.
I'm like, it's insane. He's been around I've always known, my whole life I've known this dude.
I mean, look, he and Jeffrey Epstein have been partying for a really long time. Long time.
And they both have great taste and beautiful young women, as you said.
Well,
and I'm like, you're supposed to, that's supposed to make me believe you.
Well, just remember this. Jeffrey Epstein introduced Donald Trump to Melania. So what does that tell you? Other than the fact that she was underage when they met, what does that tell you?
Was she?
If Jeffrey Epstein introduced her?
Yeah, I guess so. She's probably 16, $200, no more, no less. I watched that documentary. I was like, $200, huh? No more, no less. Got it.
Wow.
All that tells me is shit. I don't know what it tells me. All it tells me is this world's fucked up. But.
So they did a book in the late 80s that was the autobiography of Lex Luthor in the comics, and they intentionally made it look like the cover to The Art of the Deal, just to show you.
Yo, so it's crazy.
So whenever there's
made him like kind of fat.
So whenever there's comparisons between Lex Luthor and Donald Trump.
I mean, it's been way before the presidency.
Yeah, it's at least like 40 years old.
Yeah, I'm like, man. Yeah. So, what year was that written? That Lex Luthor book?
Well, that
80,
was...
You said 80 what?
That was probably like 89 maybe.
Oh, that was like peak Trump too.
Yeah. It would have been right after The Art of the Deal.
Yeah.
Because when they rebooted everything, it was 86. So it's almost 40 years ago. So 39 years ago is when they made him, honestly, more like the... I'm pointing to that TV even though it's not on. But remember last week I was watching Superman the movie. Yeah. So it's more like the Gene Hackman because it was all about real estate, right? Mm-hmm. And that's who Gene Hackman was. Gene Hackman was like real estate. What did my dad tell me before he kicked me out?
Hey,
get the hell out.
Get the hell out. Yeah, get the hell out. But property, people always need land.
Yeah. Yep. So from like 78 on, and then it influenced in the comics when they redid it. That's who Lex Luthor has been.
You're blowing my mind right now.
Yeah,
because I was a little mind blown watching this and making the comparisons with just this version.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even have thought it's going back.
Yeah,
they've been poking fun at this dude.
Yeah, but that just means you're right.
Yeah, it must be.
It's just that as his racism has evolved.
Just evolved Lex with him.
Yes.
Lex has evolved as he has.
Yes, yeah. Or devolved, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, I'm like regressed as a person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn,
you're right.
Crazy. So Lex is like, all right, we need to get rid of Superman.
Yeah.
So we can invade because why? War equals money for rich people.
Yes, naturally.
Just like right now.
Yeah.
So
go figure.
We're on the brink of a possible war, just like in this film. We got a guy who's in charge of everything who probably shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Lex, I'm sorry. I cannot watch this movie at all and not think Lex Trump. I was like, this is supposed to be Trump. I'm like, okay, James Gunn doesn't like Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, because the messages of this film is like hope. Right?
Yeah,
and it's like,
don't worry, we will get through this shit.
Yeah.
That's literally what I think that's a big reason why this movie is doing so well.
Yeah, is because people need it.
People need that. They need some hope. And what I like about the social commentary in this movie, although I think it falls flat at a few times, there's a few times where they could have tightened it up and really made it more grounded. But I like that they didn't overdo it because it's not in your face. So the right can still watch it and have fun, even though they know who they're talking about. The right still, listen, people on the right still love Superman. It's like Superman is universal.
Everybody loves Superman.
I'm like, Superman is not, he's not exclusive to a party.
No.
Like Superman.
Yeah.
Because Superman will be an independent. You know what I mean?
That's what that's what that interview with Lois Lane said. She's like, well, who were you acting for? He's like, myself. And for the people. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, so he basically stated he's independent.
He's like, I'm an independent party. I'm an independent thinker. And I act when action needs to be taken. And it needed to be taken. I saved lives. If you want to villainize me for it, go right the fuck ahead, but I do it all over again.
Yeah. He's no Democrat or Republican.
Nope. Redemmer Crips and Republicans. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, I mean, come
the
on.
gang yet.
Yeah. I mean, he does
Even
wear
though
red and
there's
blue.
red and blue.
Yeah.
So he's like,
both.
that means I'm both.
Yeah.
Which, does that mean that he falls in the middle so he would be independent? Is that what that's representing?
If a handicapped woman is on the rag, is she both a Crip and a Blood?
Yes.
Wow. 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 Wow.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. Okay. So we were talking about the Flash before, right?
Yeah.
So why does Barry Allen wear adult diapers?
So he won't shit his pants when he's running fast.
No, because he watched the news and they were calling for flash floods.
Dude. Barry, listen, we needed Barry a couple weeks ago. He could have saved everybody in Texas, bro.
He could have.
He could have flown over that water, grabbed all them little girls. I feel terrible for what happened there.
That's not what he could have done. He could have gone into the Speed Force, gone back in time,
and just gotten
them out, or gotten them out before the flood.
Yeah, there you go. Be like,
unfortunately, I just heard on NPR they were talking like where that camp was. It's in a flood zone.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever built that camp knew it was in a flood zone.
They knew, but then they got rid of the weather dude, the natural disaster guy, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Look, so
don't dodge the issue.
Dude.
The issue is someone else's fault. Okay?
Yep. Hey, apparently it's DEI's fault, according to some people.
Well, naturally.
Yeah, they were like, well, if that black dude wasn't the head of the fire department over there.
It happened at nighttime, right?
Yeah.
It was dark.
It was dark. You couldn't see him. But
DEI.
What
the hell?
Right? Crazy. But
yeah.
That was sad. It's terrible. But
it is terrible. It's always a tragedy when white people die.
Oh, of course.
Wait, what?
No, for real though.
How can a white person say that? I can say that because historically, it never seems to be as tragic when, let's say Alligator Alcatraz floods like it does.
People be like, well, that's what they deserve.
Yeah, exactly. And it might even be more casualties if something tragic would happen. Oh my God,
right? That'd be probably a couple thousand.
Yeah, so it's like there is a disparity between reactions to things, and some people might call it Felicia vision, and the main person who would call it that. Yeah. So it's strange that I have it. But I can see that.
It's hard to unsee it.
Yeah. Once you see it, you can't unsee
it.
So once you hear things, you can't unhear it, and you're like, oh, I know why it's all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
anyway, I'm sorry. That was a weird aside.
Yeah, it's a weird aside, but it does tie in. So basically, they call Lex out. They're like, well, why would he want this? Well, war is going to make him money. He's selling billions of dollars worth of weapons to these people. Of course he wants a war.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, just like Elon, how much fucking money do you need? How much money? What's enough?
Okay, I think a lot of it, because I'm thinking about reality and fiction right now. Mm-hmm. A lot of it is it's the power that comes with having the money.
Mm-hmm.
Or for who Lex represents to us, it's the power that whatever position he's in now has, because it can lead to more money.
Yeah.
But also it's more power to control and dictate what people do. That's why you see TV networks paying him off so they can go through with their deals to sell to whoever. Unfortunately, it's a bribe.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fucking obvious. And that's not what that office is for. But as long as it helps white people stay wealthy, the Supreme Court is going to be okay with it.
They're hey, that's our pockets too, man.
Yeah. It's we built this country on white supremacy. As long as Obama doesn't make money from it, we're happy.
We're good.
As long as Kamala Harris doesn't make money from it, we're happy. As long as Clarence Thomas keeps his mouth shut, we're happy. Because he'll take bribes out the ass from rich white people. Yep. But as long as he's not rich himself, we're happy. Because we built this country not on rock and roll.
No, I was just about to
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not on that, but on the idea of suppressing everyone except for white male landowners / slave owners. And so that's why they would then concede, even though they knew Lex was going to make money from war. That's why they were like, well, yeah, we'll give you the authority to kill Superman if you can prove that he's a threat.
That he's a threat.
Yeah.
And that's why they're all criminals and
I'm sorry, that was a long
I'm gonna tell you,
diatribe. I apologize,
guys.
And I was serious.
I'm gonna tell you right now. However you feel politically, I'm sure some of you guys listening are probably like these fucking. I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of people would fully disagree with the things we're saying here. But guys, everything he just says is 100% right. No matter what party you affiliate with, I don't care what your political thoughts are. That's just the fucking truth, and it's been the truth since the inception of this damn land.
And just remember, if you believe in like liberty or liberal or libertarianism, they all mean having individual rights and freedoms. So if you're against that kind of stuff, that's terrible.
It's terrible.
Being against your own individual rights.
Yeah, and it stands against what this country was supposedly built on. This country's supposed values. Because this day and age, rights is going out the window.
Yeah.
Having to due process.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I mean,
but if you notice, it's the right people get due process. And I hate to say it that way.
No.
Who gets due process?
The wrong people.
Wait, based on my rant from a couple minutes ago, who gets due process? Is it okay?
Well, none of the rich dudes get it because they don't get in trouble.
To them, that's due process.
Yeah, that's due process.
That's due process.
Yeah, I'm like,
to them, that's due process.
I was like, they don't get no process. No trouble.
You got to keep the wealthy wealthy. That's all it really is.
And that's the way it's been. And I think people are finally starting to see that. And that's the beauty about this administration. Eyes are being opened wide.
But okay, here's my question really quick about this administration, since this movie is political.
It is. I'm like,
it does cause these discussions.
I'm like, guys, you cannot watch this movie without talking about what's happening right now.
So why did it take the Epstein list for maggots to realize that they were being lied to since 2015 for 10 years?
That cracked me up.
You've been lied to for 10 years, and for some reason the thing that actually made you like realize it was this isn't the list you're looking for.
Yeah, this isn't the list you're looking for.
You're not a Jedi
now.
Yeah, you're not a Jedi. What the fuck? The Jedi mind trick isn't going to work.
It doesn't exist, guys.
Yeah.
The list doesn't exist. He was like, we still talking about that?
Yeah.
He said, you did not just bring up Jeffrey Epstein to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
buddy. But it is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm like, this motherfucker's done a million other like, who gives a shit about the list at this point?
But all the other shit he did was to people that are in their minds, it was to people that weren't white.
Oh yeah, like, oh, you don't rent to those colored folks.
Yeah, so if you look at it that way, it's like, wait, if he's a child rapist, he's raping white children. Yeah. This is terrible.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I know it sounds awful. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Well, guys, guess what? Y'all believe in money. The girls got paid, right?
Yeah.
So
well,
they got something for it.
Yeah. I mean, look, Melania got barren. So, and I don't mean not able to have children.
No.
What I mean is she got a child that is going to keep her paid.
Yes, sir.
So
keep her paid. She's chilling the rest of her life.
It's like, how
old is she? Like 60?
No, she honestly might be like my age or something.
Damn, she's that young?
I think.
Holy shit.
Or maybe 50. Maybe. It's almost like that the U2 song Desire from Rattle and Hum.
Oh, that's a great song.
For love or money.
Well, yeah. They say marry for love second. You know what
I mean, that's usually, oh my God, 55. I was wrong.
Okay, that's what I thought she was like 50. But I was like, damn, she can't be that young.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Lex's whole mission is to get rid of Superman.
Yeah.
To raise public angst, to get everybody on his side, so we can go to war.
Yeah. Basically,
this is all ploy to make money.
He's gaslighting everybody.
He's gaslighting.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the right.
Yep.
Yes.
This is the ultimate form of gaslighting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like, damn, that's what I'm like, James Gunn, you can see in the future. Yeah, that's what I'm watching. I'm like, when did he write this shit? I'm like, holy hell.
Believe it or not, Batman versus Superman was the same way because it came out like March of 2016.
Damn, that's that old?
Yeah. It came out like 9.5 years ago. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that joint was like 19.
Because Man of Steel came out in
That's
13.
13. God,
Yeah.
it's old too.
And Justice League was 2017.
That's 17.
But that's the Joss Whedon version.
Yeah, because we didn't get the Snyder cut till
21.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was March of 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like stuff happens in Batman versus Superman that once you get to November of 2016, you're like, shit, they filmed this movie like in 2014.
That's insane.
So like even before this dude was going to run, so it was written probably 2013, 2014.
Somebody got a crystal ball out of DC.
Because, and if you watch it now, it's like, from what happened a couple months ago, it's about like two billionaires fighting against a poor guy that has more power than they do with all their wealth combined.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, wow, two billionaires fighting about, and it was when like Bernie Sanders and AOC were doing their like tour.
Man, how long is the supercut?
Supercut is 2.5 hours. No, it's
3.
It might be 3.
It's closer to 3.
Yeah. Because I think
I gotta carve some time out for that. I gotta watch that soon.
I think the ultimate cut of Watchmen is 3.5.
That's 3.5.
So the ultimate cut of BVS is 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah. Because if you do like Man of Steel, that's 2.5 almost.
Mm-hmm.
BVS, the Ultimate Edition, that's 5.5, and then 4 hours and 2 minutes for Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. So it's a good like 9, almost 10 hours.
That'd be my whole movie night, just the 3.
Yeah.
Like shit.
But believe it or not, it's worthwhile.
Bro.
Because
just like you, my boy been trying to get me to watch BVS for like years now.
And dude, Zack Snyder, no matter how you feel about him as like a filmmaker or whatever, his films are beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And when you watch Justice League, it's like his Amazons are all jacked women.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be like, I feel like that chick at the gym.
I'm gonna be, bro.
Yeah,
I'm hoping to catch a glimpse of her tomorrow, dog. That she looked like she was an Amazonian for real.
So
I cannot keep my eyes off that woman, Jesus.
Because the Amazons are different in Wonder Woman than they are in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Because Zack Snyder owns a gym,
so
like he's jacked too, you know. And like everyone who I think works on his films work out at his gym.
I'd be
and dope. Stuff like that. Yeah,
I'm trying to do a Zack Snyder movie just to work out.
But it makes sense because like in his world, like you know, Amazons are fierce women warriors, so they have to be like. I don't want to say somewhat masculine, but you know,
I mean,
they can't be.
These women are 6'3", 6'4".
They're not going to look like Shelley Duvall.
No, they're not.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, come on. So, like,
they look like they ate Shelley Duvall.
Yeah. Yes. So logically, all his stuff makes sense, and the way that he films it. And look, Connie Nielsen as like her mom is always incredible. And it's just, you would enjoy them immensely. It's just, you have to take the time.
Yeah, take the time.
And you might have to split it up because it might be a lot to process.
All at once. I'm like,
because
I think I'm gonna do BVS first, then I'm gonna do Justice League.
And rewatching Man of Steel might help because BVS starts off with like.
See, I watched Man of Steel not that long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it like a year and a half ago too.
It starts off with like other people's point of view of that final fight with Zod.
Okay.
That's how that's how Batman versus Superman starts.
All right,
and then it goes from there.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Man.
Sorry.
Well, I knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah. Now we're back. Well, because
I'm like, this movie leads you. It's a lot of brick roads to walk down.
And believe it or not, this Superman film reminds me more of like Batman versus Superman and Justice League than anything else that's come before it. Because of how it's kind of political. It has Lex Luthor doing like his manipulation of things to try to get Superman, which is usually what Lex Luthor does anyway. So it's pretty comic accurate. And it has other heroes thrown in. And the only real difference is that the world's brighter.
Mm-hmm. Very bright, very colorful.
And Superman's been around, and he's kind of been accepted as far as anyone knows.
He's kind of a celebrity. He's a huge celebrity.
Yeah, and he knows
the biggest celebrity.
And he knows other heroes.
He does, yeah.
And they're homies because they're all of the cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Of the cloth.
Yeah. So Superman, he's dealing with scrutiny from the world, and now there's a hunt for him.
Yeah,
they want to get this dude.
Yeah,
and they're like,
oh yeah, because so Lex has a little beast that grows into a huge kaiju.
Yeah, he gonna grow though. He's like, ain't that big?
Yeah,
but that motherfucker gonna grow.
Yeah, and I like when so this introduces the Justice Gang, which is the Guy Gardner version of Green Lantern, the guy with the bowl cut.
Yes, and he looks old as shit.
He does. But he's like the biggest jerk in the comics, and he always has been.
He seems like an asshole in the movie.
And then Hawk Girl and Mr. Terrific.
Oh, I love who played Hawk Girl. She plays Dina in Last of Us Season 2.
Oh, okay.
She was by far the best character in the season. She's incredible.
I do need to watch that season.
Isabel Mercado?
Yeah. I haven't watched. You put a review of it up.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched it yet because I haven't watched the season.
Yeah, I don't spoil it, but you want to watch. You want to watch it first.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go in with my thoughts in your head. I want you to go in blank. So the Justice Gang, they're funny because they're like, they kind of remind me of like the Thunderbolts. Just this very random, thrown together asshole. They're all kind of assholes.
Yeah, they're all like C and D list heroes.
Yes. They're all like, ain't none of them like, they have powers and stuff, because the Thunderbolts dudes, they don't really have powers.
No,
but like these dudes do have powers, but they ain't shit on Superman. Like Superman would eat these guys.
Yeah, like it's like the Guy Gardner Green Lantern. It's not Hal Jordan.
Yeah, it's not
John Stewart.
He's like putting dudes in like a little box.
Yeah.
He's like, he's not really going too hard. He's like, yeah, Superman can make it, so we got you an upgrade.
Yeah.
But Mr. Terrific is awesome.
He is.
That
terrific.
Dude, yes. The actor played him very well. Like the look he had.
That scene with him and Lois when they're going
incredible. One of the best scenes. That was one of the best.
When he grabs that sphere and just kind of flies up. And I'm like, God, what a great.
And he's just whooping ass.
Yeah.
And she's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit is great. I love how there's like tourists fighting him and shit. Like, what the fuck? I was like, why is the dudes in Hawaiian shirts?
Yeah. and it's like when he gets there, they're like, oh, it's someone from the Justice Gang.
Yeah.
And like, oh, it's just the smart one.
Just the smart one.
Yeah. And then suddenly it's like, oh, God.
Oh, wait, this motherfucker fight too.
Yeah. Circles.
He's like,
yeah, his attitude was perfect.
Perfect ass. He had good lines. He was very well written and very well acted. So
they show up, they beat this kaiju, and like Guy Gardner.
Which I love that fight, by the way. Like, especially when he's trying to push him back.
Yeah.
And he falls into the glass and it's slowly cracking. I was like, that's really cool. That was a cool touch.
Yeah, he did that so many times to show like Superman.
He's not as strong as he should be.
Yeah, he's not, but he's also trying to like protect,
not fuck the city up.
Yeah, he's trying to not fuck the city up. He's trying to protect this creature too,
because he gently puts him down. And they're like, kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, we need to study him.
Yeah, and it's like,
don't they kill him anyway?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Mr. Terrific does.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific kills
with his circles.
With the circles, they kill him anyway.
They're spheres. They're 3-dimensional. You know, and it reminds me of. I think I mentioned this last week, maybe it was in my brief review of the film. Mm-hmm. There was a really great Superman comic from 2000 called "What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way."
This was a Superman comic.
Yeah, it was a comic. It's like Action Comics, I think 775. And it introduces this super team who is like this other team, the Authority, which is where the engineer comes in, that woman with the buzzsaws.
Yeah.
She's actually on that team in the comics. But this team, the Elite, is kind of like the DC version of them. And they come along and they kill things.
Mm-hmm.
And the people are like, yay, we want to deal with that shit again, you know? Whereas Superman's like, we should save it and study it like in the film. You know, that kind of thing. And there's this public sentiment then against Superman because these people are willing to do what he won't.
Mm-hmm.
And so they call him out and he has to fight them and they want him to fight to the death.
I'm like, I'm not gonna die.
So Superman ends up outsmarting them by using their own powers against them.
Kind of like he does in this movie.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So this movie is actually sort of, even though it was like 25 and a half years ago when it came out, it's like an update
he definitely
of that great
read
story.
This one. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's definitely reading that for this thing.
I think that was like probably one of the biggest influences. And then you throw in like other Superman tropes like Lex Luthor,
yeah, Lex Luthor, of course,
and whatever. But I think that was like the big influence, especially with the Justice Gang. Even though it's not the same characters as the Elite, it's like their ethos was the same.
Mm-hmm. His ass switched up a little bit,
and it's easier. I think it's more palatable with like characters you might know.
Yes.
Instead of introducing all these characters you don't.
Yeah, because people know Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People know Hawk Girl or whatever her name is.
Because if you introduce like Manchester Black, they're going to be.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
I have no idea who Manchester Black is. Cool name though.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a white dude. He's British.
Oh, okay.
Although
a lot of British people have the last name Black though.
In the Supergirl TV show, Manchester Black was actually a black dude.
Oh, okay. They're like, yeah.
And you know what he looked like? He looked like Dom.
Well, I should have played him.
Believe it or not, I will pull it up for you as we talk.
A ton of these fucking black hero dudes, man.
You could have.
I'm telling you, man. If they made that fucking Batman comic with Lucius Fox's,
that would be you. Bro.
I'm playing them. But so they needed a distraction. Lex and the gang needed a distraction, which was this green thing that was like a foot tall, and then he's like 100 feet tall.
Yeah.
They go to the Fortress of Solitude because
kind of less hair, but a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, he's got a vibe of me.
Yeah, he does.
Not as handsome, but he's got a vibe of me. No, I'm just kidding.
Is anyone as handsome?
Nah, I'm kidding. Man, I gotta but I gotta wear the UK shirt.
Yeah, you have to. That was his whole thing. Yeah,
UK man.
That dude was also in.
He looks familiar.
He was in Star Trek Discovery too. He's been around a while.
Oh yeah, I totally can play him.
Yeah, you could, man.
Sure. Yeah,
you just have to shave the sides. Yeah, that's all.
But so they pull up to the fortress.
Yes.
And,
Lex.
Yeah, and
the
you're
engineer.
Like, well, how the fuck do they get in? They explain that later.
Ultraman.
Mm-hmm. Ultraman.
Who is the guy that's in the Hammer Bravia suit? Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, yes.
Yeah, but you already knew. We're spoiling the whole thing. We're spoiling
the shit out of it. Yeah, I said at the beginning, I hope you've seen it.
Yeah, these are free spoilers, not spoiler free.
Yes, these are free. Yes. So they go to the fortress, and they're like, man, this place is dope. You know what I mean? I'm like, first of all, ain't y'all cold?
Yeah, I mean, they have jackets on, and like
Antarctica, motherfucker, I'll be looking like an Eskimo.
What did you feel? How did you feel about Eve Tessmacher?
Okay, Eve Tessmacher. This was one of my biggest gripes with this film. Okay, Eve in the original, is she the smartest woman? No, but she ain't nearly as ditzy and like they really dumb blonde stereotyped her.
Well, they made her like a social media influencer.
She's an influencer, and she's like Lex's little plaything.
And it's like how vapid they are.
Yes,
yeah.
But my thing with her is, Eve in the originals felt like a part of the team. She felt like
it was her and Otis.
It was her and Otis.
They were the only team.
Yeah, I was like, that was the squad. And like, they just made Eve an accessory.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
she was just arm candy.
She was arm candy, and she was ditzy, and she's in love with a dorky kid.
Yeah,
and I'm like, bro, I'm like, whatever, bro. You better. Can we hang out this weekend? How long? All weekend, all week. I'm like, bro, you play. I'm like, you fucking only thing you was hanging out with was your left hand. You better hang out with this bitch. What did you say?
Yeah, she was
very
6 ways from Sunday.
Hell yeah. I mean, she was pretty. She's not my type of gal. She's a little.
But for Jimmy,
for Jimmy, that's a 10. I'm like, she's pretty.
Because even Lois is like,
pretty.
How do you do it, Jimmy?
Yo, for real, I'm like, dude, he must have a foot long. Like, I was like, he got a $5 foot long.
Yeah. Let's call him Jared. Wait, Jared might be on the Epstein list.
Is he really?
Well, he went to jail for kiddie porn.
He did?
Jared from Subway.
He did. I forgot about that. Oh shit.
Yeah. So
sorry, Jared.
Yeah. So Jimmy might work for Subway.
He might work. For Subway.
He might help them measure out the lengths of their buns.
Like, listen, if it matches this, it's a foot long.
He's Nick the Dick from Bachelor Party.
Is it Mr. Dick, it's Nick. Mr. Dick. So yeah, Jimmy must be slanging, but she was obsessed with him.
She was.
Literally, she's only dating Lex because he broke up with her.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Like, it was just so funny. I thought that was funny and cute. But yeah, she does end up coming close. She's smarter than she lets on in the movie. But the whole movie, they paint her like this idiot. And same with the little blonde girl who was talking about the intestines. Who is she supposed to be?
Was it Cat Grant?
Is that who it was?
The one with the glasses?
Yeah.
And the one reporter?
Yes.
Yeah, Cat
Grant. They made her, they're like, oh, she's just some blonde hair. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, damn, man, why they do all the chicks dirty like that?
Yeah, but that's how they are in the comics.
Okay.
Because Lois is like the only, like,
intelligent lady.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. I get it. But if I'm James Gunn, I'm 2025. I'm not going to write these women like this.
Yeah, but that's sort of how. Unfortunately,
it's fine if you want to stay true to source material. I don't have a problem with it, but obviously I read your review where some ladies did. Yeah. So, and I can't argue with them because I was like, why are these girls so like bimbo-y? I was
yeah.
Whatever. But
maybe that's where a lot of people have issues. I didn't even think about it. I'm thinking about the source material.
See, and that makes sense. So yeah. So basically, they go to the fortress, and this is the part we really need to talk about, and then we'll hit the gas a little bit.
Okay.
They decode a message. They beat the shit out of Crypto, the dog,
they do,
which is rude and wrong, even though he wasn't my favorite. You don't treat animals that way, okay?
Yeah. Oh, you only treat people that way.
Exactly.
People that don't look like you.
Exactly. What they say in South Park, he was like, oh, PETA's going to come after us again. He's like, oh, no, it's okay. PETA doesn't care about people.
Wow.
Fucking hilarious.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So they go in his computer and decode a message sent from Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
Jor-El. I was like, is that Bradley Cooper? And I was like, nah, that ain't Bradley Cooper. And then I was like, wait, it is Bradley Cooper. He looked weird. But
he did well. He's older, and I guess because of the way it was projected,
look skinny. Yeah, he looked skinny. I'm like, Bradley Cooper's definitely more filled out than that. Yeah. Who was the mom? Who's playing his mom?
I did look it up because I'm like, is that Lady Gaga? But no, it wasn't.
That would have been dope. Actually,
that would have been.
Should have got her.
Yeah, that would have been
like,
incredible.
If you got Bradley Cooper, if you got an A-list dude to play this role, you could have got Gaga too. Gaga's like, I'm done with hero films.
Yeah, even though she was great in Joker too.
Amazing. I love that woman. She is so talented, man. Like, she ain't a baddie, but she is. Man, she's good. So they decode this message from his parents. And bro, this is my question to you.
Yeah.
They keep saying in the movie this message was real. Was it real?
I believe it actually was, because remember, he said that it had been damaged.
Yeah, and
right?
He only heard the
first part. So the engineer, because of her nanites, I guess she was able to decrypt the rest of it.
Why? Why did they say that?
About him?
What they said?
I guess because they...
Was it supposed to be taken like in a you need to take over kind of way? Or is it supposed to be like, listen, you are more than human. You're more than these people. So you kind of have to guide them. Like, that message was crazy. I thought it was one of the best parts of the film.
I think... I want to say it's almost what you want it to be, because like, since Superman never knew what it said, and he obviously doesn't speak Kryptonian, but I guess the robots can interpret it.
Yeah.
It's whoever interprets. It's kind of like, okay, Aramaic is a dead language, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Bible, the original Bible, was probably written in Aramaic. So if you find like Dead Sea Scrolls and things like that.
Okay, I see where you're going.
And it's sort of, so they had all these linguists and all these people
trying to figure out the fucking message.
Trying to figure out.
And they probably got it wrong.
Yeah, they may have gotten it wrong. And that could be what comes out later.
And
because if they don't know the Kryptonian language,
they might be reading this like, so they probably didn't. That's probably not the delivery.
Yes.
Because I'm like,
it's probably misinterpreted because they don't know the language, they don't know the inflection, they don't know anything. Mm-hmm. They're just basing it on whatever. Like, let's say they got from the robots what the first part was, and they may have tried to use that to interpret the last part. but it's still based on their own personal biases.
And of course, they want it to be. They don't want it to be something good.
Yeah,
but it reminded me. Of course, it takes you back to '78 because Jor-El gives Kal-El this intense message about humans and the relationship he needs to have with them, and it wasn't like that. So I'm like, I don't think that's what it was. I don't feel like it's this negative, like, take over the world kind of message that
girl was Laura. Damn. That's Superman's mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
She got to look to her. I just, like, based on 78 that I just watched, I heard my man Jor-El talking about Krypton. And what we need to do with the people of the earth, and it was nothing like that shit Bradley Cooper was saying.
Yeah, no, and that's, Bradley Cooper he sounded almost more like Zod.
He did.
Yeah. So
I think this message, I think James Gunn is going to explore this
more. I think so, yes.
Because I think this was the most gripping, compelling part of the movie, was this message, and now these people want to turn on Superman.
Yeah, because...
And it just showed you cancel culture.
And it made him question who he thought he was.
And he's like, bro, everything I've been living is a lie.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, well, what does that mean for me?
Mm-hmm.
And no one thought about that. They're just like, I'm going to throw a can at your head.
Yep. Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, basically.
It's cancel culture.
It is,
It's cancel culture right there. Without any context, we're just taking a message we heard and some asshole showed us, and we're just gonna run with it, just like this asshole we're dealing with now. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, these are bad people. They're bad.
Yeah, you're right. And it's great because Michael Ian Black did such a great job.
On the news,
yeah.
Man,
when he's interviewing Lex,
yeah,
and then later on, after whatever else comes out, he's like, he's been a guest on here several
times. Yeah.
So he's obviously a Tucker Carlson.
He's a Tucker Carlson. Yes, he is. That's exactly who he is.
Yeah, we'll call him Fucker Carlson.
Yeah. Oh my God, that guy, man.
Yeah.
That guy. Ugh, anywho, but
yeah, he's
one of the worst. But that message, that shit hit me. When that part came on, this was me. I was like, I started turning. I was like, hold on. I was like, yo.
Yeah, because it was right after they defeat the kaiju, and guys like, kaiju steaks all around.
Yep, kaiju steaks all around. Yep. And so this message comes out. Everybody's like, fuck you, Superman. It's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, fuck. I got to go back to the fortress. And he pulls up to see what happened, and he sees all the damage.
Oh yeah, because they
killed the robots.
Yeah, because they're talking to Superman. They're like, well, where did they get the video if it's authentic?
Yeah.
And he's like, zoom.
Yep. He's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, gotta fly.
I'm out.
Yeah.
So they kill the robots. They kidnap Crypto.
Oh, yeah, because 4 is like stabbing him.
4 is stabbing us. Yeah, they fucked him up. And, dude, the buzzsaw bitch, she over here buzzing motherfuckers up. Yeah. And I'm like, I had a problem with that scene, the action of that scene. I don't like the way they choreographed it. I thought they did too much to try and make her look cooler than she was.
Oh, like when she does the handstand?
Yeah, I was like, that was unnecessary.
I think they're just trying to show the extent of her powers.
Her powers, yes.
Because they wanted to do an Authority movie, which she, as a group, she was a part of. And I think she's an important part of that group. So I believe they were just trying to set up who she is.
A possible future.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of this is just foundational.
Yeah, bullshit for future. Because I mean, James Gunn is building his world with this. This is the foundational movie for it.
Yeah.
So that I wasn't a fan of the action in that scene. I will say that because I'm like, I was critical of some of the action scenes. Some of them really good. Some of them I didn't like. This was one of them I didn't like, but I did love the scene. And so Superman gets back. Everything's fucked up. The robots are hurt. He said,
"Yeah, everything's destroyed."
He realizes Crypto's gone.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker darts out of the fortress and he is in Lexus's office in about 3 seconds.
So is John Wick then a Superman movie?
John Wick's a Superman movie, essentially. I mean, listen, he can't die. All right. Yeah. He's fucking the best at he's the best ever. I mean, shit, he's a
Keanu Reeves would be a great older Superman.
Yeah, he would be a good older Superman. Yeah. Especially you just don't need you don't need to talk that much.
Yeah.
And Keanu's great.
And he can even keep the beard.
Yeah, keep the beard. Yeah. He could just be older.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they made if they did a multiverse Superman movie and had a few different ones. he would be a fun one on like in a different verse, like an older one in a different verse. That would, and I know they're not trying to go the Marvel route there or the Flash route even.
Yeah.
But that would be kind of dope, a fucking multiverse Superman movie. So
that would be.
This is where the story really picks up, right? We're gonna hit the gas here, so I don't keep you all day. So basically, it's the world versus Superman. Now everybody's like, fuck him, go get him. So now it's fair games. Open the floodgates. Lexus's little army, which is ice. I mean, are they not ice?
He could be that future Superman.
That would be lit. You know who he reminds me of? Homeboy from Invincible, the dad.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is his name?
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
Yeah.
I love Omni-Man. Is it wrong that I love Omni-Man?
No, that's not wrong, because J.K. Simmons does his voice.
Well, yeah, he's amazing. But Omni-Man's a total fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah.
He's Homelander in a cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm like, and that's, oh my God, thinking about Omni-Man, that's what it seems like that Kal-El wanted Superman to be from that message.
Jor-El.
Jor-El, sorry. That's what it seems like he wanted Kal-El to be from that message.
Yeah.
Like, because basically Omni-Man's like, listen, son, we ain't like these people. Your mom, I done fucked hundreds of bitches like her. You're like, I made you, you're the man, but your mom, she ain't shit, bro. You know how many bitches I done fucked, bro? Yeah. He's like, your mom was for that time, okay?
Yeah.
Your mom's gonna live on and die. I'm gonna go fuck many other. I got whole families I got alien families on other planets, dude. These people ain't shit. You are way better than these people. Your job is to come here and take this shit over. Fuck as many bitches as you can. Make as many of yous as you can.
Yeah.
So we can come back and take this bitch over. That was the assignment, and that's exactly what it seemed like that Kal-El or Jor-El wanted him to do.
And maybe he did do that on purpose, because Invincible, even though it's like 22 years old, so like Omni-Man was around before Homelander, as a quick aside. Maybe that's why he did it, since Invincible is so popular now. He's trying to show like Mark doesn't have to give in to that.
He doesn't have to give in.
It's the nature versus nurture argument.
Yes. Yeah.
Because how they're nurtured is how they're going to be.
Yep. Yeah. And he was nurtured. He wasn't nurtured by Jor-El. He was nurtured by his oddly Southern parents.
Yeah.
Why the fuck were they so hicky?
I don't know. Are they really that hicky in Kansas? I'm not sure.
Bro, I met people from Kansas. They don't sound like they did. Like, his parents in the original felt like a nice Midwestern older couple. They felt a little backwoodsy.
Yeah.
When they're on the
heard
phone,
dueling banjos.
Like, when he's on the phone with his mom, she's like, "Hey, how you doing, Clark?" I'm like, what the fuck?
It was a little over the top.
I was like, why? That was one of my nitpicks. I was telling you right now. I was like, what the fuck? Why are his parents like
I've
this?
never seen Jonathan and Martha Kent like that.
They were so weird. I was like, this is a weird adaptation. Whatever.
I enjoyed the
when they go there.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that too.
And the emotional connection.
Oh yeah, that was there. I do like when he comes and the phone call.
The phone call, yeah.
I was like, why do those parents feel like they're freaking idiots? I was
like, what the hell?
Like, and I love when he goes and sees them, and the dad slides him over on the bench, and they sit there and they talk and shit. That was a good scene.
And he says he's proud of him.
He says, and it was nice to see Clark. I like that James Gunn showed Clark in a natural element, wearing a plaid shirt and jeans, eating a bowl of fucking cereal, looking at the sun like a regular ass dude. I love that scene. Just that visual was sweet. And, it's things like that movies I appreciate.
He's humanizing Superman. Yes. Which is tough to do.
It's tough to do. The dude has laser vision. Like, Like,
I think he took the best parts of what made the Arrowverse work. So like Superman and Lois, that show that was on like the CW, like they did an amazing job of humanizing Superman, but he's like an older Superman who's married and has kids.
Well, he's been around now.
Yeah. So
he should be a little more humanized.
Yeah. So that's how they made that work. And I think James Gunn saw that, and what they did with Supergirl and even The Flash and Arrow, like all those shows, Legends of Tomorrow, because having the other heroes together, having like an element of humor when like personalities clash, he took all that worked and threw it into this, and that's what I loved about it. It reminded me of a lot of things I've seen, but a lot of things I enjoyed that I've seen.
Yeah,
and that's what I think he did best. And I'm still curious about the parents.
Yeah, weird. But So basically, Superman, he got kidnapped by
Yes.
Lex. All right, he got put in.
Oh yeah, because he at that point he is under arrest, or there's a warrant out for him.
Out for his arrest.
So he and Lois have another good scene.
A good scene when he gets arrested. What do they say? What does he say? Aren't you going to read me my rights? You're an alien. You don't have rights.
Yes.
And that spoke volumes to me.
Yes.
I was like, James Gunn, tell me you ain't watching the news without telling me you ain't watching the news.
Yeah, because Ultraman like pounds him into the pavement.
Yep. And they were icing him up.
Yeah, they were.
He didn't get no due process.
No,
he didn't get his
whatsoever.
day in court. He's like, aren't you going to treat, you ain't human. You're not one of us.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
so you don't have these rights.
Damn, right? You ain't got no rights.
But the thing is, if he doesn't have any rights, then why are people upset at him for violating whatever treaties and whatever rights they thought he violated?
Animal alien, right?
Yeah. see, that's like the double-edged sword of it all.
Sword, because y'all looking at him like he's this more than human guy.
Yeah, more.
But then when it's time for him to be human, oh, you ain't shit.
Yeah,
you ain't you the gum on my shoe.
Yeah,
so. But yeah, he gets booked and he learns a lot while he's in this weird universe. So what he created a universal portal, a universal.
Yeah. Lex created a pocket universe.
That's what it was.
And that's what the leader of Baravia and the Hammer Baravia were using to meet with Lex. He has portals around the world that he can use, and they meet in this pocket universe he discovered, and he's using it as a prison for metahumans and ex-girlfriends.
Yep. Which is great. Yeah. All the
she wrote a blog about me.
She wrote a blog about me.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was like, that was funny. And I loved leading up to there where they go to break him out and with Mr. Let's call Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Terrific.
Hey,
it's coming soon.
Yeah, it is coming soon. But there was actually a DC team called the Terrifics where Mr. Terrific was like the head of it, and Metamorpho is on there. Plastic Man.
So it's kind of like a knockoff Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and this one girl from the Legion of Superheroes from the future who has invisible powers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Mr. Terrific was in that.
He was the Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. Because he's the brains of it. Even though Plastic Man was there.
Yeah. So they go to break him out. They're like, well, let's just see what's up. And dude, Superman, he meets an alien in there.
No, it's another metahuman.
Oh, it's another metahuman suit.
Yeah.
Well, that's an alien, right?
Well, metahumans.
Metahumans are just superhumans.
Right? Yeah. He doesn't like Superman because he is literally an alien. That's why he calls him like a Venusian at one point and a Martian.
Yep, and he's the worst of them all.
Yeah. Yep. He calls him everything but a Kryptonian, even though Superman keeps.
Yeah, he's like, I do have a race. Yeah. You're an alien. Just call me Mexican.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Call me Salvadorian, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this metahuman.
Just call me Bad Hombre.
Bad Hombre.
There's a lot of bad hombres.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said 10 years ago.
God, he did. As much as he does say some shit sometimes, I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at it. I'm like, this motherfucker. The weird thing is,
you're laughing at him. You're not laughing with him.
No, it's not with him. It's at him.
It's definitely at him, but I don't think he knows the difference.
Like when Iran and Israel were going back and forth a few weeks ago, he said they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I was like,
actually, I don't think it's them.
Yeah, I'm like,
dog, you're really not self-aware.
Dude, man, I ain't gonna lie, he is good for a laugh.
The bronzer is getting to your head, buddy.
Yeah, bro.
Without it, you're translucent. So we know we've seen the pictures.
Oof.
We know you don't tan like that overnight.
No, sir.
Or else you'd be deported.
Yeah. Right. I was like, oh, sorry, we mistaked you.
You said get anyone who's not white out of here.
Man. But so fucking Dude, the metahuman's like, bro, I'm gonna help you, dog.
Yeah.
We're gonna get up out of here.
Oh yeah, because his baby's being
held captive.
Jelly.
Yep, that little weird green baby.
Yeah, the mucus creature from Mucinex.
Yeah, it's that with legs. Like, that's what it is. And like that's some of the worst CG in the movie. Is that little baby? But I did like the little baby.
Yeah.
But they go through a cool ass little warp sequence. It kind of reminded me of like 2001 when they're going through the color shit.
Oh yeah, that Mr. Trivik says what it is. He's like, it's an anti-proton river.
That's what it is, anti-proton river. I'm like, hey, all you hippies out there, this would be a fun one for you to watch on some shrooms or some acid. So there's a lot of bright, fun colors in it. But I
can taste colors.
Right? I'm hearing colors and seeing sounds. Shit, the first time I took shrooms, I was seeing colors and hearing sounds. Or I was seeing sounds and hearing colors. I was like, wow. Fuck. It was interesting.
So onomatopoeia and
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Bro.
So you're watching Batman, Adam West Batman.
And I saw it on the screen. It came up.
I'm gonna hit you so hard.
So fucking hard. I was watching Entourage and when I was really tripping, I was like, dude, everything is in a color scheme. But I've seen this before and I know it doesn't normally look like this.
Yeah.
It's really fucking awesome.
Wow.
But I was like, holy shit.
So you were technically watching Aquaman? If you're watching Entourage?
He was. Vinny Chase was Aquaman.
James Cameron's Aquaman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Did you watch Entourage?
I've seen bits and pieces of it when it was originally on.
Oh, dude, it's one of my favorites. So good. But yeah, he does play Aquaman, Vinny Chase. But so they get out and Superman, he's like, all right, it's time to fuck shit up, right? And so obviously we're getting to the climax.
Wait. He gets out and then because he'd been drained because of kryptonite poisoning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Mr. Trivik tells Lois to take him in his spaceship. And he's like, it's intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
So it apparently knew where to take him.
Yep.
And they don't say it's like Smallville, Kansas, which I kind of like because it could be anywhere.
It could be anywhere, which right now I'm thinking we're in fucking Mississippi or something.
It could be the southern end here, bro.
Right? Yeah.
It could be my ex-in-laws. You know what I mean? If you think about it, it could be.
I was like, this don't feel like you said. It don't feel like Smallville, Kansas. It don't.
No.
I feel like we're like down south.
Yeah. We're like. They're in like Selma.
Yeah.
And Mr. Trivik is like, I'm not going just
he's
in
like,
case.
Oh, yep. He's like, I don't give a fuck what year it is. Y'all take my car, just bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I ask.
Yeah, real shit. So, but I love when they go see his parents, which we talked about. Yeah. And essentially he's got to rejuvenate and center his mind again.
Yeah, he just has to because he gets his energy from the sun, as we said earlier. So he just because even Mr. Trivik says he just needs a day or two and he'll be great. But because Mr. Trivik doesn't know about the sun thing, recharging his battery, literally.
Yeah.
So, but that's all he needs because when he wakes up, the sun is shining in on him.
He's up. He's
and of course, Crypto is there patting his junk with his tail.
So, we saved Crypto in this moment too.
Oh yeah. Crypto gets saved. Yes, and that was the whole thing because he was trying to save Crypto to begin with because he decided to turn himself in because he tells Lois that they might take me to where the dog
is, and she's like, it's not. It's just a dog.
He's like,
he's alone.
He's alone and scared. And he's not even a really good dog. But he's alone and he's scared.
I did love that he acknowledged that he's kind of fucking shitty.
Yeah.
I was like, Crypto's kind of driving me crazy a little bit. I was like, this motherfucker be going to the pound.
Yeah.
I'm playing. I'll be like, anybody want to adopt a dog?
Yeah, please.
Because this guy's got. But he does come clutch. I mean, he does have powers. So.
Yeah, he does. And, so you're right. He wakes up, he does the thing, and then, his mom's like, there's something on the box you might want to say.
Yeah. That's literally how she sounds. I'm like, why are they disrespecting Martha like that?
Something on the box you might want to say there, Claw Herman.
I was like, this is disrespect. I was like,
Herman. And it's like, what? But yeah. So then they see that, Lex, in order to draw Superman out, because he finds out he escaped the Pocket Universe, he creates a crisis where because when they came out of the portal, it got crushed. So he uncrushes it, so it's starting to ripping
the earth.
Yeah, it's ripping it's tearing the fabric of space-time.
Space-time, yeah.
And
which is, we all know is never good.
No. And so Lex is like, now we know where he's going to be. Because Lex is obsessed with killing Superman.
He is obsessed.
He would destroy the whole planet.
The whole planet
just to kill him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Mr. Terrific's like, guys, this is really fucking bad.
Yeah.
He's like, that motherfucking pocket universe.
Yeah.
He like, basically was like, he's
like, oh, damn, he did it.
He did it. He's like, he built the fucking pocket because he knew, he didn't know, but that was his inkling.
Yeah,
He was like, I think that's what he's doing, but I can't confirm it. And then he confirms it.
Yeah.
But, of course, Superman, he got to come save the day. And this is my main issue with the movies. The third act. The third act was my main issue. As great as Act 1 and 2 were, bro, we get such a run-of-the-mill third act.
Yeah.
We got a run-of-the-mill third act. That was where my main because
I think you have to, because you're going to lose the audience if you don't. Because he did so much, like, I don't want to say character setup and background, because he just kind of changed some things.
I'm like, I don't think he did much character setup.
No, that's what I mean. It's more like just the story.
The story, yeah.
The story that, so in order to not lose people, you have to have all the CGI.
Of course you have to have the CGI. But I think he did a shitty job with the action sequences in the third act. The first two acts were great. Like when they fought the green thing, that scene was fire.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like when he's on the football field fighting the chicks, or the chick with the buzzsaws
and an
Ultraman, I'm like, eh. But I did like, I did love how the little kid was crawling for him with the flag, and and Green Lantern shows up and helps them, and it's basically
Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and Metamorpho.
Oh, my favorite was Hawkgirl. I'm not Superman.
Yeah,
yo, that was one of the best parts. I was like, I love this bitch. I love that chick, bro. Her
screaming annoyed the shit out of me, though.
Oh, of course, but I love her, bro. Yo, and she's gay.
Is she?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, man, that sucks. But
no, it licks. So guys,
ignore this, man. You're right, it does lick. It eats.
Yeah. I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let's eat out.
Yes, sir.
Tastes great, less filling.
Yes, sir. So so we do, like, I mean, we get a kind of standard ending. Right? Lois tells Superman she loves him.
Oh, yeah, because he told her. He said it first
earlier. Yes. You know, very
One of my favorite scenes, just really quick, is before he turns himself in. He's talking to Lois, and the Justice Gang is outside the window fighting that thing, and she's like, "Shouldn't you be out there helping him? Or are we out there helping him?" And he's like, "No, I was looking for the dog."
I was looking for the dog. Yeah,
and it's like, "Shouldn't you be out there helping him?" He's like, "Oh, that's just a dimensional."
It's a dimensional. Yeah, they got that. No problems.
Have you ever heard of Mr. Mxyzptlk?
No.
He's a fifth dimensional imp in Superman lore, and he comes around every few years. And the only way to get rid of him is to get him to say his name backwards. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Very random for Superman world.
I think in Superman and Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, the Dean Cain show, which we can't talk about now because Dean Cain is an asshole. I'm not sure, but I think maybe Gilbert Gottfried played him. Because I know Michael J. Pollard played him in the Superboy TV show in the late 80s. But he's a character that's been around. And he was in, like, the Supergirl show. I think there was a version of him in Smallville. Like, he's actually a really interesting character.
Well, it looked cool when they were fighting him outside. And shit. That show was dope.
Because he looks different to us than he would, like, in his world. Or maybe that's how he looks in his world. And then he usually changes into, like, a midget with, like, a little bowl hat. And like a suit and stuff. It's incredible. Ask Cora about Mr. Mxyzptlk.
All right.
Because she probably knows a little more about him.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, no. Gilbert Gottfried was the voice of him on Superman, the animated series. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a spin-off of Batman, the animated series.
Which I just finished.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely fantastic. A+, 10 out of 10.
Did you watch, like, the new Batman Adventures then too, where they like redesigned the characters and streamlined them?
No.
So, and like Robin is like Nightwing now.
Yeah. I watched all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you need to watch Superman, the animated series.
All right. I was going to do Batman Beyond next.
Well, Superman came out first and then Batman Beyond.
All right. Well, I'll watch that. Then I'm watching Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Because it's like in order, it's like, you know, Batman, all those versions because Superman came out at the same time as the new Batman Adventures. And then it was Batman Beyond, and then it's Justice League.
Okay.
So if you watch them in order, you'll get, the backstories. I'm a weirdo like that.
No, dude, that animated series was fucking fantastic, especially the end of season 1 and pretty much all of season 2. Pretty much I didn't think I was going to like when it became him and Robin.
Oh, yeah. Robin's Reckoning is like the best.
Dude, I was very shocked at how good. I was like,
Tony Zuko.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like, okay.
That's one of my favorites.
They changed the intro for a little bit when Robin came in.
Oh, yeah.
I like the intro with the fucking helicopter. It's the Warner Bros. And then it turns into the lights.
I think they changed it when it became the new Batman Adventures.
Yeah, they changed it, but then they change it back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes back.
And the one episode where with the judge or whatever, and it's like Two-Face.
God, I love that.
That's a great episode, yeah.
Bro, that's one of the best ones. What's it called? The Trial?
I think it might be.
Yeah. Dude,
and my favorite episode, A Bullet for Bullock.
What was that?
Where Harvey Bullock is like being the one dirty, flabby cop is being like targeted.
Oh my God.
That's a great fucking episode.
I'm like, they could have made a movie out of it.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
There's like 25 episodes that could have been made in a standalone movies, bro.
And any episode with Mr. Freeze.
Oh, bro. He's such a deep character. I was like,
he is.
I'm like, Joel Schumacher, what the fuck did you do with this guy? I'm like, this guy is one of the best Batman villains.
One of the most tragic.
I'm like, because I don't even, after I watched some episodes, I was like, is he even a villain?
No.
I was like, he's not even a villain.
He got fucked over
for this dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, bro, he just wants to be with his wife.
Heart of Ice. That was his first
Heart of Ice. Yeah. God, that was.
Yeah.
Dude, they treated the villains so good in that damn series. Man.
Yeah.
And they really, like you said, with Ra's al Ghul too.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a daughter and all this stuff.
Yeah, they were some of the best episodes too.
This is fucking great. And I just love how he like goes away and comes back and it was great.
Detective.
We can, my favorite detective.
Yeah.
We may have to just maybe one day just touch up on that. So,
yeah, that'd be great.
So, the movie ends pretty standard and but they
save the day.
Save the day.
Lex gets exposed because Jimmy's ex-girlfriend gives him
all the information.
Yeah.
She's taking the selfies in front of the locations. Yeah. Which was smart. She's a genius.
Yeah. Your hot ex is a genius.
Yeah, real
hot.
Shit. Hot. He's like, it's so it reminds me of that movie The Other Guys. When Will Ferrell's married to Eva Mendes and he just treats her like she's he treats her like she's average as fuck. Wow. Mark Wahlberg's like, dude, your wife is fucking lovely. And he's like, yeah, she's all right. And I'm like, Will Ferrell, we all know in real life you would never pull an Eva Mendes. Come on. At least not off your looks.
Yeah, you know Ryan Gosling.
You got the money too, but I'm like, and we get Supergirl pulling up.
Yeah, Supergirl pulls up and picks up her dog. Yep. And that's when you learn it's not his dog.
It's not his dog. Well, I knew it wasn't his because he said he was just fostering. I'm like, and I figured, I was like, this has got to be teasing something.
Yeah, and you saw that poster I sent you. Yeah,
that poster's badass.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped for Supergirl. I think it's going to be dope. Was Faye Dunaway the last Supergirl like live action real movie we got?
That was the last movie because they had.
I know they've had shows and stuff.
Yeah, they had the TV show and obviously Sasha Calais in The Flash, but she was more of a surrogate for Superman.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Loved her.
I did too.
Loved her. She was incredible. God, that was
a great costume.
It was a good costume. She was badass. I just loved her attitude too.
Yeah,
she was dope.
First Flash. Hispanic.
Yep.
Yeah,
and she's a pretty girl.
Yeah,
man. The Flash that's the sauce there. But so
everyone who knows us knows we love the Flash.
Yeah, they know the Flash. And look. And all you people out there who don't like it, I guarantee you if all the controversy was around it, you'd feel differently.
I was thinking if they would have released The Flash after this Superman movie, it would have been a bigger hit.
It would have did really well.
Yeah. And then connected like Ezra Miller's Flash at the end to like this universe.
Dude.
People would have been like, oh, great.
The missed opportunities.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into the categories. MVP, I got 3.
Okay, James Gunn, David Cornsweet.
Yes.
I know you love Rachel Brosnahan.
I do like her, but she is not.
Mr. Terrific.
Yes, Mr. Terrific. Edie got the guy. Got the he. I'm not sure.
Either way, dude, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're forever going to be Mr. Terrific because you owned it.
You owned that role, bro. I'm like, you owned that.
You owned it because you were, honestly, probably the best character in the film.
I was like, dude,
even though it's a Superman movie,
he was definitely every time he was on screen, I was having a blast.
Yeah,
I did love David.
I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific.
I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific, and I like how he gives it. He puts this blaxploitation vibe on it too.
Yeah.
That I thought was a good touch to the character.
When you watch Resident Alien, the chief of police in town, Mike, he's played by Corey Reynolds.
Reynolds, I know him.
The way that he speaks, Mr. Terrific, is exactly the way the sheriff in this town always talks.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Did you notice that the guy who runs the Daily Planet was also the judge from Thunderbolts? The black dude.
He was the judge.
Or he was no. He was one of the cops. He was one of the cops. He was like the lead one.
In Thunderbolts?
In Thunderbolts.
I got to rewatch Thunderbolts.
This guy's just randomly been popping up everywhere.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Since the
Wendell Pierce, right?
He's been around since the 90s. So random. But anyway, those are my MVPs.
Yeah, I agree.
Peak season is obvious. It's Corn Sweat, without question.
Oh yeah, Corn Sweat, and maybe Mr. Terrific.
Maybe him too, because I'm like, he's probably gonna get a bunch of roles from this.
Oh yeah, including I'm hoping. I did see a thing because now people like speculate about everything that oh my god, I can't even think. James Gunn was talking to Ryan Coogler, and I'm like, if Ryan Coogler would do a Mr. Terrific movie, I would.
So I'll be there before it opens. I'll camp out at the theater.
That would be worth it to see this dude as Mr. Terrific, directed by Ryan
Coogler with a budget.
Yeah.
Game over, bro.
And have like Michael B. Jordan
Michael B. somebody. You know it's gonna be it.
Yeah.
He's somebody.
And any of the cast from Sinners.
Yeah, I'm like, can we please bring Jack O'Connell back? Please.
Yes, yeah.
That guy was incredible.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell, Haley Steinfeld would be the chicken.
Yeah, why not?
Whatever.
She
can play Hawk Girl. She can play Hawk Girl. You know what I mean? She's been in superhero shit. All right, so yeah, Corn Sweat's peak season without question, dude, was incredible.
Yeah.
Best Superman since Reeves, you ask me.
Yeah.
Reeves, man.
Christopher Reeve will always be
the
gold standard. Yeah. So he's always going to be on a pedestal.
And as much as I like, what's her name, Brosnahan, as much as I liked her and as pretty as she is,
Margot
Kidder is the gold woman. She is so good in that damn movie, bro.
Well, you like older women.
I do, but it's not even how she looks or anything. I just love how she is. Her vibe is
and Rachel
there.
Brosnahan sort of tried to have the same vibe.
She did. She did good.
And I liked it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's just like Lex ain't the same. Although Corn Sweat was great. I thought he was great. I really did.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't Chris, and fucking Holt definitely ain't Hackman.
No.
But Holt's a good actor. That is not a slight on Holt as an actor. I just think he was miscast for this.
Yeah, and when you have those like classic interpretations, like Heath Ledger is an anomaly because I think he did better. He did
better than Nicholson. Yes, he is the one guy who kind of like broke the mold on that kind of things.
And it's not because he died either. No. It's because of what he did as a character.
Bro. Like, listen, dead or not, shit. People were like, God damn. People were like, that's Heath Ledger?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm like, this guy's going places.
I was like, seriously. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, damn it. You couldn't have told me that. If somebody was like, if I didn't know, so was like, who's that? I'm like, shit, I don't know.
Yeah. Some dude with green hair.
Yeah. Incredible actor. Yeah. Like, all right, best quotes. All right, I got a few.
Okay.
Crypto, take me home.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No need to thank us, for we will not appreciate it.
Yeah. Yes. And the way he says it, it's just so fucking great.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Tell them don't be a stranger. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't completely kick Superman's ass.
Oh, yeah.
And they are aliens. What's this kryptonite stuff called? It's called kryptonite. I was like, what the fuck? If you keep interviewing yourself, people are going to find out. I'm like,
yeah.
My actions? I stopped a war.
Yeah.
People were going to die.
Yeah, and the way he said it, doesn't his acting remind you of a younger Brendan Fraser?
Oh, yeah.
But in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. Because I'm like, Brendan Fraser was way deeper than the action movies he was in. He was much better than the roles they put him in.
And I loved seeing David Corn Sweat like that because I could see like a trajectory for his film
career. Yes, dude. I literally halfway through, I was like, this guy can go beyond Superman if he wants.
Yeah.
I was like, he doesn't need to be stuck in this character.
He can like dip into Superman every couple years.
Come in and like he can come in Ben Affleck style now, you know. Jump in, play a little Batman, a little Superman, whatever. Yeah. Superman doesn't have time for selfies.
Oh, the third person. Yeah. That's just something I've been workshopping.
Yeah, workshopping. Wait, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm like, I've been workshopping. You just throw yourself to the third person. That's hilarious. You don't have to say off. You have to say off the record beforehand, not after. They sent me here to serve humanity and help the world be a better place.
Yes.
I knew this would never work. I told you I'm not good at relationships. That was the sad part.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't want to be a Clark Kent?
Yeah, and it's like, what does that mean?
Right? Yeah. And he asked her several times throughout the film.
Yeah.
Like, he even says it way later. Like, what did you mean when you like?
Yeah.
So,
because that is actually at the center of this film is like their relationship, and trying to make it work professionally
and
personally. Yeah.
So, yeah. I can't stand metahumans, but he's so much worse. He's not a man. He's an it.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, you really don't like this dude.
Well, he's othering Superman.
Well, of course. Yeah. Which is you need to create.
And you'll see that in BVS.
Okay.
That's what Lex Luthor is able to do. He's able to other Superman to the point where it convinces Batman that he has to get rid of it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's an awfully small distraction. It'll get bigger.
Yeah. That's what she said.
That is what she said. Hey, that's what every guy said. Hey, just give me a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, touch me a little bit.
Yeah. Start singing the Doors. Yeah. Come on, touch me,
baby. Great song, though.
It is a good song.
I fucking love that, bro. Jim is my man's, bro. We should do the Doors one day.
You know what? We will.
Fucking Val
Kilmer.
So good. Hey, buddy. Eyes Up Here. That was one of my favorites, bro.
Oh, yeah. When he's talking to the kaiju.
Yep, that was dope. I was like, ooh, that was dope. I was like, chorus line is Superman. I was like, this is Superman, bro. Oh, what do you say? Kal-El, rule with no mercy.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I literally was like, I feel like I heard that wrong. I literally things wrong. I was like, what am I listening to here?
But you also have to realize, like I said, you got to think of the source.
Like you said, and they're like, and even the dude from the country, he's like, hey, good job faking that message, and he's like, it ain't fake, and I'm like, it ain't.
Yeah.
That was really I like the ambiguous nature he had with the message. Must protect Superman.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Where's the dog, Lex?
Oh yeah. What dog?
What dog? Yeah, I would have smacked.
Ugly dog. Red kid. You heard him. You heard
what he said. Yeah.
But you realize later on, like we said, it's not his dog.
It's not his dog.
He's like, this bitch is gonna fucking
kill me.
Beat the shit out of me. Yeah.
Real shit, bro. It's like if your cat sitting your girlfriend's cat and that motherfucker gets out, you're gonna, bro. You're gonna start sweating bullets, bro.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Seems to me the only rabid animal around here is Superman.
Yeah.
Fucked up. I'm punk rock. I'm like, yeah, Superman.
Wow.
It's a dog. Yeah, and he's not even a good one, but he's out here alone. He needs somebody to take care of him. I was like, and that just shows you who he is, you know?
Yeah.
These rights don't apply to extraterrestrials. So, Superman, you have no rights to read.
Wow.
I was like, damn. All right, Ice. That's way too much sugar, Lois. When she's pouring the fucking coffee, talking to Jimmy. She feels the same way since the one time. She feels the same way since that one time you met. When she's talking about his mom.
Yeah. Oh, I love your mom.
I love your mom. We're like the same person. You have unconventional toes. Who cares? There's other parts of you that are attractive. God, why does he trust everyone?
Oh yeah.
You have a flying saucer, but you couldn't get a faster garage door opener?
I haven't worked that out yet.
Yeah. Yo, I was like, so that scene, I'm like, God, thing going up slow as hell.
Yeah.
Hot damn, that's a flying dog.
Oh, yeah.
I have everything you need to ruin Lex forever.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dude, don't cross no girlfriends. She know everything about you, dog.
Sending sexy selfies behind Lex's back?
Yeah.
Huh?
How long? All weekend. All weekend?
Jimmy, what the fuck were you going to do this weekend?
Right, bro. You're going to sit and play video games, masturbate, and eat pizza. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. You're going to hit the ball. Play Xbox, jerk off, and eat fucking snacks. That's your weekend. Let's keep it real, bro.
Poor Jimmy.
You don't understand. I'm not who I thought I was. They sent me here to hurt people. He wants to make himself king. And I was like, bro, no kings?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, James Gunn, did you change the script a couple weeks? Like, what?
Yeah, but you got to think like he couldn't have.
That's what I was like. He saw the future.
Yeah.
Sorry, kid. Superman couldn't make it. So you got an upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not like Superman.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. This was my favorite line in the whole thing.
What is it? I don't need your help. I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific.
No.
Oh, that's a good line.
That's a good line. So I don't need to say that one.
Yeah.
But that's a good line.
Yeah.
This one right here. This is the most important line in the movie. This is the meat of the movie. This is what the entire movie is about.
Okay.
I screw up all the time, but that is being human. And that's my greatest strength. And I hope one day, for the sake of the world, you realize it's yours too.
Yeah. Because he sees the good in Lex in spite of
all the fucked up shit you've done.
Yeah.
And then my last line, I love you too.
Oh,
how cute. Lexi, do you have any you want to add? It's kind of early on.
You're driven by envy, Luthor.
Yep.
No shit. I'm aware envy consumes my every waking moment. I know when they mention Galileo or Einstein or one of these other twits in the same breath as me, I feel a tide of vomit burn the back of my throat.
Jeez.
But at least Galileo did something. He wasn't some dopey Venusian catapulted onto this planet just to have the world fawn over him. Because his strength illuminates how weak we all really are.
Yep. And I'm like, bro,
so it's
an inferiority complex.
Yeah. So my envy is a calling. It is the sole hope for humanity because it is what has driven me to annihilating you. 1A. 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 That's probably his best acting.
That was his best acting in the film.
Yeah.
Like, his acting was fine.
Oh, it was incredible, but like
it was fine.
The ferocity of that moment.
Yeah. I'm like, Nicholas Holt's a good actor. If I saw Nicholas Holt and he was trying to harm me, I'd punch him right in his fucking face. That's the only thing. I'm like, you ain't scaring me, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, and we didn't say they actually reveal who Ultraman is.
Oh, yeah. They do reveal who Ultraman is. Yeah. Which is, who the fuck was it?
A clone of Superman.
Oh, it was a clone, yeah.
That's how Lex was able to get into the fortress.
That pissed me off.
Because he had his DNA.
That pissed me off. That's how he got in the fortress, yes.
Yeah.
I felt like that was such a cop-out.
Well, see, it's kind of a twofold thing here. Ultraman in the comics...
Does this happen in the comics?
Okay.
Is it a clone?
Ultraman in the comics is like Superman from Earth 2, let's say, or whatever Earth it is. It's another version of Superman that's evil.
Okay.
So the clone of Superman that's usually imperfect is Bizarro.
Okay, yes, I've heard of Bizarro.
So I think it was a way of introducing Bizarro with a different name by like...
I wish they would have just went with Bizarro because...
Yeah, with like a bait and switch.
It felt like just another director capitalizing on this twins clones trope that's been huge this year.
Yeah, because usually Ultraman is like... There's a different Earth where everyone's evil.
He's Superman-like, but he ain't a clone, correct? He's his own person,
he's not a clone. Right? He's like evil Clark Kent from another
he's a parallel universe, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I would have rather him just called it Bizarro because that would have at least made sense in the sense of the comic world. Yeah. Because this just felt like, oh, well, twins and clones are hot right now, so I'm going to throw it in my movie.
Well, I think... They had Lex name him Ultraman because he wanted a name that people could associate with like Superman.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason.
Which would make sense. That was the other thing. I actually had that in my question, so I'm glad you brought that up. You answered that. But all right, any more you got? Yeah.
You think everything and everyone is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the real punk rock.
Yeah, that is what he says.
Pa Kent, your choices, your actions, that's what makes you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing,
the voice right though.
yeah. I can't get that. I wish I could. The one thing that liberals and conservatives can finally agree on is that Lex Luthor sucks.
Lex Luthor sucks. Yes.
Yep. Let's see here. Hey, quit messing around. I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff. Let's see here. Parents aren't for telling their children who they're supposed to be. We're here to give you all tools to help you make fools of yourselves all on your own.
Yep, that was a good line.
Now Lois talking to Guy Gardner. That haircut should be against your vows.
Yes, that haircut was terrible.
That what should be what?
Yeah, that haircut was terrible. My man looked like a blonde Lloyd Christmas.
Oh my God, he kind of did, yeah. Mr. Terrific, I can help close the rift. And then that's when he's like, I don't need your help. I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific. Yeah.
Fucking Mr. Terrific, man.
What the hey, dude?
Hey, dude.
When he's talking to Crypta.
Yes.
Oh my God. How long have those two been a thing? 3 months.
3 months. Yeah,
it has to be a 3, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, kid. Soups couldn't make it, so you got an upgrade.
Yeah, an upgrade. Yep.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yep. All right, what's age the best? I have the social commentary.
Yeah.
Right now we can't. It's too early to call. That was the only thing I can definitively say. I think we're going to say in 10 years that aged well still.
Yeah, because we're going to look back.
We're going to look back on this.
This was definitely ahead of its time.
Built by then. 10 years from now, we'll have a whole world. We'll have a couple spinoffs, a couple Superman movies.
Yeah, and we'll be able to see what more like Corn Sweat's been able to do, and if James Gunn continues as a writer-director, or if he just takes a back seat since he's also the head of DC Studios.
God, it's crazy with his limited resume. He's gotten that kind of a title because he's only directed 16 movies. Yeah, and a lot of them are shorts. So his first big one really was Guardians. Yeah, which is
because before that was what Slither and Super.
Yeah. So I mean, and those weren't box office blow-ups or nothing like that.
No.
It's a regular ass movie. So. But
then with Guardians, the Suicide Squad, and then the Peacemaker show, I think he proved that he knows his way around.
He definitely did. It's just crazy. But he is older, so. Yeah. All right. What's age the worst? I don't have anything yet. Yeah. It's too soon to say. I mean, it's aged poorly. Maybe things I didn't like, but it doesn't necessarily mean they age bad.
How about the dialect of his parents?
Oh, that's aged bad. You're right. Yep, you're right. Yeah. Yes.
Because you can be Southern, but not were they related before they got married?
That's what
we made a family reunion.
Family reunion.
I was playing banjo.
Yep. And she was playing cornhole.
and then she played banjo in my cornhole.
She overthrew the beanbag and it hit me square in my nuts. And I looked up and I saw the woman of my dreams. Yep.
I saw stars and hearts.
I grabbed my
and clovers and rainbows.
My jug with 3 X's on it. And I took a sip. And I walked right on over to her. And I said, "What the fuck is his name?"
Jonathan.
John. I said, "My name is John."
And she said, "I know you're my brother. We grew up together."
She said, "Oh."
And he's like, "Oh, that's right."
He said, "We got different daddies, right?" No, we don't.
Oh, that's even better.
But that ain't gonna stop us from no, it's not. we're being stupid. All right.
Terrible.
Absolutely. We're going to hell.
We could be going down on each other, but still be bumping uglies. Because we're not good looking at all.
Jesus. Most rewatchable scenes. Jesus.
That opening scene. Yeah.
When Lois interviews Superman, absolutely.
Oh my God. That's probably the most rewatchable scene.
I love that. I was like, James Gunn, you out here acting a fool. I was like, okay, you took this serious.
Yeah, because I think he cracked the code on how to get Superman weak. Because that's what you need you need to make Superman vulnerable in order to relate to him.
Yeah, but he was more vulnerable, not on a physical level, on a human level.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
I'm emotionally hurt.
Yes, yeah.
And it's like, sure, physical pain, it comes and goes. Bones and breaks heal. Emotional pain can last forever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When they fight the big green monster, what's his name? What's this thing called?
The
green
big
thing.
Oh, the big kaiju.
Kaiju,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah, they just call that because that's like a Japanese. That's what Godzilla is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's what Guy Gardner called it.
Yeah. That's
He's like, kaiju steaks all around. And it's like, yeah, he's great though. He's fucking great.
He is. The message scene.
Oh yeah,
of course. When Jimmy meets with Eve in the alley. Yeah.
Yeah.
The roulette scene in jail.
Oh my god, yeah.
My
Lex
God,
is ruthless.
Lex. I was like,
yeah,
dark.
poor Molly.
I'm like, this guy. I'm like, you know what?
And you know what?
Your spirit's strong, baby.
And it shows something about Superman because he's talking to Metamorpho and he's like, that guy's the real hero.
Yep. He was like,
and then at the end you see on the newspaper, it's like Molly's
falafels. Yep.
Yeah.
The goat
sacrificed himself.
He did.
Blah blah blah.
Hey, he's a real one.
Yeah, like they pay tribute to the everyday hero,
everyday man. Yep, the guy who the guy who pumps your gas in New Jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The dude who fucking made your fries. The guy you see every day.
Oh, Donald Trump. He made your fries, right? He worked for a half an hour unpaid, so he's an undocumented worker at a McDonald's.
It was only 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was only 30 minutes, but it's still unpaid, so he's undocumented worker.
8 hours from your ass, bro.
Yeah.
It's got to be one in the hood.
Yeah.
I'm like, they got to be one. They going to be like, motherfucker, you ain't get my goddamn shake? How the shake machine broke again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like downtown Philly or something.
Yes, I'm like, I didn't work the shittiest one. I had when they go to rescue Superman / the breakout.
Oh yeah, yep.
And when they go to his parents' house.
Yeah, it's a great
I did
scene.
not have the ending.
Well,
because I don't need to rewatch it. I get it.
Yeah.
Everything like I said, the first 2 acts, great.
Yeah.
Third act really got me. I was like,
it turned into a regular superhero movie.
Because I'm like, dude, you did all this stuff that I think no one's ever really been able to quite do with Superman, and you gave us very run-of-the-mill Superman. And
which,
like you said, is it necessary? Yes, it is, kind of. But for me, I'm like, James Gunn, you're hitting on different levels here. Even though I have my little issues throughout, I'm like, overall, bro, this is an entertaining ass film with some depth. And then you give me a run-of-the-mill ending. So I'm like,
it's almost
like you gave us too much for that ending.
Yeah, it's almost like he's like, okay, I am the successor to Richard Donner. Right?
Yes.
And you're like, yes. And then suddenly it turns into like every other superhero movie we've seen since like Iron Man.
Yeah. And then it's like, it's a very Avengers Assemble type of ending.
Yes.
And like, which worked for that movie because it was kind of the first of its kind.
But we're 13 years on.
Yeah, we're way past that, dude. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, you ended Guardians 3 so beautifully.
Yes.
Like, I know you can do.
I know you love Guardians 3.
It's fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? That's the highest scored one on Letterboxd.
Really?
4. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was my issue. Like I said, that was my issue. You gave me a steak and a nice baked potato with fucking butter, cream cheese, and the chives. You gave me that for the main course, and you gave me an oatmeal cream pie for the fucking dessert, bro.
But no, for dessert, you're shitting in my mouth and calling it a
calling it. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say he gave me a honey bun or something, but that's fine too.
How dare you make fun of Little Debbie?
Yo, hey, Little Debbie. Yo, I got a friend.
Little diabetes.
Wilbur Brimley's favorite girl. Little Debbie.
Little diabetes.
You got a little diabetes. Eat your oatmeal cream pie. Best characters: Clark Kent, 4, Crypto, Jimmy, Lois, terrific. You're like, I'm cutting Crypto out.
Well, I'm thinking yes, because a lot of the other characters aren't in it.
They're not in it enough.
Like Guy Gardner's not in it that much.
Hawk Girl.
The ones who could really shine aren't in it. Like Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific is that because I was like,
he's like the second lead almost.
Yeah, like, they spotlighted this guy. I'm like, so yeah, I would say he was like third lead out of the whole film. Yeah, even more than Lex. I'm like, he's probably in it. He probably has the same amount or maybe a little bit more screen time than Lex.
Yeah.
So yeah, for worse, I had Lex and Crypto.
Yeah.
Crypto's annoying.
What about Tessmacher? She's kind of annoying.
Worse, she is annoying, but she does save the day.
Yeah, that's true.
Without her, we need her.
How about Mom and Pa Ken?
They go worse. They definitely going in worse. Yep, they can go in worse.
I like the emotional connection with them.
Yeah,
I just didn't like the way they were portrayed.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, Mom and Pop Ken are like dope.
Yeah.
They feel like your grandparents. You know what I mean?
And if you watch,
I feel like I would avoid these folks.
And if you watch Smallville, like they're even younger and like cooler,
more involved. Yeah. Probably more like Mom.
But Superman is younger in Smallville,
of course. Yeah. So yeah. So I'll add them to the list for sure. All right, nitpicks. I have some.
Okay, let's hear them.
I think Lex lacks good motivation, and he's a jealous little cock prick.
Well, it's 3 years on, so his motivation could have been building up.
It's building up. But I'm like,
and in defense of this film universe, maybe they'll go back and see what led up to it.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, why are you so mad? You rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have everything, but Superman took the spotlight off of him.
It's like, bro, I don't want to be. If I'm that rich, don't look at me at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to
do all my shit in the dark.
Island,
Yeah.
Doing me. Y'all stay wherever. Don't even worry about me. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I was rich like
that's how a logical person would be.
I'd be like, shit, keep me out the spotlight. Now, of course, if I'm an actor, something like that where I'm in, then whatever. But like, dude, you're a fucking tech guy. You don't need to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
We already talked about this a couple of times. But why were his parents so Southern?
Yeah, almost like a racial caricature.
Yeah. Like, it was very caricature
of hillbillies.
Yes, and I'm like,
Hicks.
Was that a poke at someone's base? I don't know. I'm like, but why make his parents like that? I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, maybe to see that you don't have to be like what. I don't know though, because they seem to show him. Maybe he did that to show that not all people like that are like that. Are like the J6 choir.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that could be why. And you know what? If that's the reason he did
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I will accept that as a valid reason.
Him down a little bit, though.
Yeah,
like,
a little bit, but it's kind of like because
no, I get that.
If we view all like red hats as that, but not
that's not right.
Yeah, but not all people like that are red hats.
Yeah, all red hats like that. I mean, you wearing a red hat, it says something. You're making a statement before anyone even talks to you.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You are. I mean, you are.
Yeah.
But just because you like that, don't mean you're a red hat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
It's just geographical location of where you grew up. You know, it's just that's how you're raised.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna sound.
That's the accent. Yeah. So yeah, I could use that. It was just weird. Underuse of characters. Hawk Girl, Lantern. What the fuck?
And I think, he's introducing them, so later on they'll probably be bigger in something else.
He needed to beef them up in this movie. This movie could have ran this 10, 15 more minutes and gave them some scenes.
I think probably test screenings made him cut shit out. You know how test screenings are.
Yeah, but I'm like, this has got to be one of the shortest, like, from intro to credit superhero films.
Yeah.
Especially one of this caliber.
Yeah, because it's launching.
158 to credits.
Yeah.
And then credits is 9 minutes or 10. So it's like, y'all couldn't have sat through another 10 minutes if he gave us another Hawk Girl scene, another Lantern scene.
Yeah,
just to build them up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's Fantastic gets it all.
Yeah, terrific.
God damn it, it's terrific.
He was fantastic as Mr. Terrific.
That's terrific, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing test screeners were like, we like this guy. I don't know about them.
Yeah, but see, Guy Gardner being an asshole works for him.
It worked really well.
Yeah.
Because I was like, your bubbler on the surface is a great character, but I just didn't get enough for you to really. I can't put you in best. You're not in it enough.
Yeah,
I can't recast you. You're not in it enough. So,
well, hopefully in Lanterns they'll have him more.
Oh well, I guess he's going to be.
And in the Justice League cartoon, and maybe even in the comics, the Jon Stewart version of Green Lantern and Hawkgirl hook up and have a kid and stuff.
Okay, well,
because remember Batman Beyond,
Jon Stewart version.
Remember Batman Beyond with the like Justice League Unlimited, where it's like Superman has an awesome black costume and stuff. That the Hawk guy in there was their kid. Hawkgirl and Jon Stewart's kid.
Okay.
Yeah. From Justice League.
God, I can't wait to watch it again. All right,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
That's
good.
probably the best episode of Batman Beyond.
Nah, it's all good, bro. I'm like,
The Calling. I think that's the name of that episode.
All right. Yeah, all right. And then, like I said earlier, I already pointed this out. Did we need another clone twin type movie this fucking year? We didn't see it enough. After Sinners, it can't be done better than that. So
actually, after the Substance and Sinners,
and Mickey 17 was.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mickey
yeah, was pretty good too.
Yeah,
I'm like, we don't need no more of it because there's another clone movie Robert De Niro did this year, and there was another fucking twin clone. I'm like, why is this the theme of the year? Whatever, it's fine, but I just was like, anywho, it just. The third act, it blew me a little bit. But whatever. You got any nitpicks?
Not at the moment.
Okay. It's still new. Still feeling it out.
Yeah.
All right. Recasting couch.
All right.
Clark Kent.
All right. Liam Hemsworth.
I thought about him, dude.
Liam Hemsworth.
I thought about him. I was like, his look is so there.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But does he have the chops?
I think he does, because if he studies what his brother did as Thor,
he ain't his brother.
I know he's not his brother. I'm just saying if he studies it and gets some tips from him, I think, and with who I have as director, the director might be able to help bring something out of him.
I actually thought about him. He was like, I had 3.
Because I mentioned him last week.
You did.
And I thought of it more this week after rewatching Superman. I'm like, I could see.
I said the same thing. I was like,
because the height, and
the look, it's all there.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I even said that. I was like, Liam Hemsworth. I was like, everything's there. I just don't know if the chops are.
Yeah.
And they got to be there, man. I went with Glenn Powell.
I know, just like last week.
Glenn Powell. I just couldn't. I couldn't not see, especially the way this version of Clark was. A little cooler, smoother, like kind of sexier. I was like, Glenn Powell pulled this off so well.
You know who I believe David Corenswet is actually pretty good friends with? Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell?
Because they were in Twisters together.
Oh, yeah, he is in Twisters. That's where I was like, I've seen this dude somewhere.
Yeah.
That's where I've seen him before.
And I guess that's where they met. And there's like some story I think Corenswet was saying how they went to a game in Philly, probably like an Eagles game or something. And people were like yelling at Glenn Powell, like whatever his name was from Maverick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember his call sign from Maverick.
Yeah.
He was a dick in there, but hey, that was like kind of like the movie that blew him open.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. All right. Either we can take Liam.
I think Glenn Powell actually has the acting.
He got the chops. That's what bro. When you watch you still watch Hitman.
No, I have.
If you watch Hitman, you're gonna be like, yo, Glenn Powell, Superman.
I'm definitely gonna see Running Man. I know.
Oh hell, bro, that cast. Oh my god, that shit's about to fire. I'm so hyped for that.
November, I believe.
Yep. All right, Lois Lane.
Evan Rachel Wood.
Oh my god, that's really good. She looks a lot like. She looks a lot like her.
Yeah,
that's really good. I like that. Even though I like who I picked more than her, I like her more for this. I went with Saoirse Ronan.
Oh, of course.
But I do like Rachel Evan Wood. I like her a lot, and I think she's got that fire to her. Like she's actually that's good job.
Thank you.
That was good.
I was thinking of Across the Universe.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
And dude, that's the kid from 21, right? The main dude from Across the Universe. 21, the movie with Kevin Spacey, the Blackjack movie.
Yes.
He could have been a Superman in a world.
He could have.
A different world.
Yeah.
All right, Lex.
I went with one of my favorite actors because I told you I went with like an older. I think Sam Rockwell.
I knew that's who you were going to take.
Yes.
I knew that.
I need to see bald Sam Rockwell. And I think he would eat it up.
He'd eat the fuck out of this. So I was talking to my friend last night after I watched it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, there's a couple people I can see playing Lex. And I was like, I know Jamie's going to pick Sam. I know he is.
How did you know? He was the first one I picked out of all these people.
Because I was just like, he's going to go older. And right now, I think Sam Rockwell is a choice if you're going to go someone in their late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah. So and he can just do it.
Oh, and he's that good. And he got the chops and he got the swag to make him fun, but still be fucking scary. So,
fun and menacing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. And I knew you were going to pick him, so I didn't. because that was also my first choice.
Oh, really?
So I went a little bit younger.
Okay.
I went with Adam Driver.
Adam Driver, because we talked about him last week, didn't we?
The intensity.
You know what?
We talked about him for Superman.
Yeah,
I thought about him for Lex.
Oh, we did. Did we talk about it for Superman or for Lex?
I think it was Superman. Was it Lex?
It might have been for Lex.
Was it? Well, for this version of Lex, I like Adam.
And you know what? I think it would be great because he would have like the size and stature to stand up to like
to Glenn Powell,
or a Hemsworth,
because I'm like Nicholas Hoult is tall, but that motherfucker's anorexic. Like, Nicholas Holt's probably 6'2", like 165, 170.
Yeah.
And I'm like 6'2", that's skinny. Yeah,
he needs a protein sandwich.
He needs a protein sandwich. Yes.
Yeah.
So
you know what?
Or bro, I think we should go with Sam though, because like. This feels tailor-made for Sam. Like,
it kind of does. Like it's his wheelhouse, especially the way there's enough humor in it, but which he can handle. But like that one speech that I read from Lex, I can imagine Sam Rockwell really
tear that thing to shreds.
Yes,
hell yeah. We'll go with Sammy Rocks.
Okay, but I do like Adam Driver.
Nice alternate. If Sam Rocks couldn't do it.
Yeah.
All right, who you got for Jimmy Olsen?
Gaten Matarazzo.
Who the fuck is that?
Dustin from Stranger
Things. Too ugly?
No, he's adorable.
Too ugly. He's too ugly.
Well, how about Noah Schnapp from Stranger Things?
That's better. I like that better. I went with young Tom Holland.
Fine. Will Byers. I was thinking of Tom Holland, but I'm like, is that too obvious?
That is obvious, and that's why I went with it. Because I was like, it would be Tom Holland. Because I'm like, Eve could be Zendaya, sure.
Because Jimmy Olsen is essentially like Peter Parker without spider powers. So it would make sense.
Yeah.
But like I'm like I was trying to steer away. No,
and I feel that because anytime we need a little guy,
he's
the go-to.
Yeah,
he is. Little guy. So yeah,
because if this was 40 years ago, we'd be like, Michael J.
Fox. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Mr. Terrific,
Lakeith Stanfield.
All right, I would like him, but he's way too young. Mr. Terrific's 46. Lakeith is my age.
Wait, is that dude 46?
Yes. He looks young as shit, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was
my age.
I was like, how old is this guy? I was like, this guy's been around. I was like, he should be mid-40s, but I was like, he looks like he's like 38 or 9. I was like,
I would have guessed even younger because Nicholas Hoult in First Class was probably like 20.
He was probably 21, yeah. I was like, he was young.
Like when they filmed it, he was probably 20. So I'm like, this dude couldn't have been much older, but I guess he was.
Dude, yeah, he's 40. Because I had to look him up because I was like, I know this guy's older than I think he is. I just knew. I was like, because he's been around. I'm like, this guy's probably in his 40s. So I'm like, yeah. So, of course, I thought about Lakeith. I was like, he's too young.
I thought, my God, I forget his first name. Is it James David Washington?
John David Washington.
John David Washington, Denzel's son.
Yeah.
He was my first pick.
Also too young. He's also like my age.
I thought he was like 40 or something.
Is he? I think he's like 35 or 6, man.
Really?
Let's see how old Johnny Davis is.
I'm getting tired of this garbage now.
Hey, all these black dudes looking too young.
I know James Brown said black
he's 40. He's older than I thought. He looks young too, man.
Yeah, see?
Bro. You can't tell if this dude was like, I'm 33. You believe it?
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, all right.
God, he looks young.
All right.
All right, these black dudes looking mad young. I went with Mahershala Ali, Cottonmouth from Luke Cage.
Oh, yeah. He was supposed to be Blade.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what?
He's really good.
And you know what? He would be great. He even has the look of this dude. Yeah, as far as like body type.
Body type and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not saying they don't look alike. No.
He's in it.
Because if so, I'd be like
2-time Oscar winner.
If I thought all black dudes looked alike, I'd be like Mr. Obama. You'd be like, I'm Dom.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I'm sorry.
Shit, I thought you were
goddamn
president.
Yeah, Mr. President.
Oh, man.
That's actually a Dick Gregory joke. He's like, that's how I realized that not all white people thought black people all looked alike. Because when Obama was president, no one ever came up to me and said, Mr. President. And I was like, Dick Gregory, you are fantastic.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, I think Mahershala Ali would be good, man.
You know what? I think you're right.
He's the right age. I think he's that age. I think he's 46, 47. So.
And I think he would.
He's got the chops, and he's done action shit before.
Yeah,
he was in the Hunger Games and shit like that.
And he was good as Cottonmouth in Luke Cage.
God, I loved him as Cottonmouth.
Yeah,
I was like, because they kind of tease Cottonmouth like to be a villain, and then by the end, I'm like, I fucking love this guy.
Yeah,
I was like, man, yeah, he was great as Cottonmouth. So yeah, director
Kevin Smith, brother, and I'll tell you why. Because Kevin Smith directed episodes of The Flash and Supergirl on TV, so he knows his way around superhero stuff.
He knows the source material.
Yeah, and he knows the source material.
That's the one thing I would trust him with.
So if there's a writer-director that knows the source material as well as James Gunn, it would be Kevin Smith.
I just can't see this guy working with a $200 million budget.
I can't either. He'd probably bring it in under budget.
He'd be like, I only use $30 million, guys.
Yeah.
He'd be like, what the fuck is this about to look like? He'd be like, this shit gonna look like the Batman series from back in the day.
It'll look like Bumpman and Cron.
You're not upstaging me, Vanderbeek. Mark Hamill will be in it.
It's Cockknocker.
Cockknocker. And I got punched in the motherfucking nuts by a guy named Cockknocker. Bro, I just could not picture Kevin Smith working with this much stuff.
Dude, I think it could work, man.
This would be a challenge for him. I think his most expensive movie is probably like $10 million, bro.
Probably, but I think it could work. And
I need a co-director, bro. He needs somebody with him. I don't care who.
Yeah.
James Gunn can sit in the background. Zack Snyder can sit back there. He needs somebody.
Tarantino.
Shit, Tarantino directing would be awesome.
Yeah.
Rated R.
Yeah, I would love to see how he would handle superhero stuff.
That would be the possible best hero movie ever made.
Yeah, because he apparently had a treatment. I don't know if he had a script for a Star Trek movie.
Yep, he and
that would be incredible.
Yes, he wanted to do a Star Trek movie so bad.
He wanted that to be like his last film, didn't he?
He was saying he would do it, which is weird because I'm like, dude, everything you do is kind of like original properties that you made up. So it's like, I'm gonna do Star Trek as his last movie, but he also said he's down to direct TV. So I'm like, dude, just do a season. Just do a whole season of Star Trek with you.
Because that would be great. Because like his vision for Star Trek, being a fan, like knowing he's a fan, I would love to see it because it would be probably based on the classic stuff.
Yeah. You know, he was watching Star Trek 2 over and over. You know what I mean?
It's a great movie.
I still gotta watch it. I hear it's incredible.
Yeah.
For director, I went with Brad Bird.
See, Brad Bird, I would pick for like a Fantastic Four movie because he did The Incredibles.
He did, yeah.
Which is up until now has been the best Fantastic
Four movie. It is.
But he does know his way.
He did do Mission Impossible
and Tomorrowland.
Yeah, so he can work with live action.
And obviously, one of our favorites, The Iron Giant.
Yes, and he did another good Pixar movie too. Ratatouille, baby. One of the best of all time.
Yeah.
So,
you know what?
He obviously can do anything. He would kill this dude.
You know what? I would agree because he obviously had to know a lot about superhero stuff in order to make The Incredibles as incredible as it was.
As it is.
Yeah. So,
dude, he
all right, Brad Bird, fine. You convinced me.
Clearly was reading comics, bro.
How about
he's worked with big budgets, big actors, explosions. He's has experience in this.
How about we do like Kevin Smith and Brad Bird?
Co-directing.
Yeah, co-directing just to kind of
Kevin Smith to do more of the writing and more of the like storyboarding and Brad Bird to execute it.
Yeah. So like the humor and the content is there.
That'll come from Kevin.
And Brad Bird have the authenticity.
Polish it up, make it look great.
Yeah.
That would be a great co-directing team. Take that.
Because I'm thinking now, if the Fantastic Four is as good as it looks on the trailers, it's only because of what Brad Bird did with The Incredibles.
Absolutely.
To make The Incredibles so streamlined and so specific to a time period.
I love The Incredibles, man. So good. Unanswerable questions. Was the message real? And if so, why did they send it?
Yeah, that's actually...
We don't know. They don't confirm this.
Yeah, that's really the number one question.
That was haunting me the whole movie. I was like, this is fucking dark. I was like, shit.
Yeah, for such a light movie.
Yes, it's a lighthearted movie. Do you have any more questions? I think that was the main one because everything else pretty much gets answered.
Yeah, I think that is the only real question.
Prop you want from the movie?
Prop I want from the movie. How about if they have like something of like the little kaiju before it grows?
Oh yeah, like a little pet. You can
Yeah,
take.
yeah.
That'd be dope.
The one that was in the cage.
Yes, I went with Fortress of Solitude or 4.
Yeah. How about Gary?
Gary.
Yeah. As far as quotes go, like 4 is a name. So is Gary. Okay, Gary, put it on. Yeah. Wow.
That's fucking hilarious.
So now finally, after almost 3 hours.
Oh, great.
Almost 3 hours, I'm finally gonna get your score.
Here's my score.
All right.
On Letterboxd.
Yes.
I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And it was sitting at a 4 the whole movie.
Yeah.
Until that damn third act.
Really?
Sucked a little juice out of me. But on a grading scale, I'm giving it a hard B, 85%.
Wow. Did you talk to Cora about it yet?
We talked a little bit. I texted her after I watched it. I was like, hey, you watched Superman, right? She was like, yeah. And I was like, I thought it was pretty good, but I was like, that third act really bothered me. And she was like, well, I can see that. She's like, but I think I see what he's trying to do. She was basically like, he had to take that route, making an easy, clean break so we can set the next one up smoothly.
Yes,
I'm like, and that's fine.
And you also have to set up like the Justice Gang.
Yep.
You got to set up.
But he could have set them up more than this.
He could.
The third act should have had way more of the Justice Gang in it.
Yeah.
We should have. If you're gonna make it feel like Avengers Assemble, fucking make the Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Do it.
But see, then I think it would have gotten more into like he would have fallen into what people complained about with BVS. Yeah, which I still think was done really well. It's just you have to see it more as like we'll talk about it eventually.
Yeah. So, we're obviously gonna do VVS one day. So I'm gonna give it 85%, 3.5 on Letterboxd. What are you giving it?
I'd honestly give it like a 93 at least.
93. I feel that.
Yeah,
you know, Superman's your dude, man.
And James Gunn, I think
he's great.
I think he achieved what people have been trying to achieve for a long time.
For what? Since 80, 82, 81?
Well, yeah.
When's Superman 2? 83?
81.
81.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been 40 years.
Yeah.
This dude been trying to do, people been trying to get this for 40 years.
And Superman and Lois, the TV show, I think got it right, but it was a CW show, so how many people are really paying attention?
Watching that shit.
Yeah, but it was great. Tyler Heckling was an amazing Superman.
I mean, Cora talks about it all the time. She's like, it's so good. I'm like, you know, I ain't about to watch that, Smallville, all that.
Yeah, but Smallville, okay, Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum as Clark Kent and Lex Luthor, respectively, incredible. But they had great chemistry together.
Huh?
And Tyler Heckling and Elizabeth Tulloch as Lois Lane, she was great. Lois Lane in Smallville was great.
She's always seems to be. She's always one of the better characters in a Superman. You know, in Superman.
Alana Lang in the first few seasons of Smallville before they introduced Lois, she was great. You know, and Lex Luthor in Superman and Lois, they didn't introduce him till the 4th season, but he was different and he was ruthless and he was incredible.
Damn.
Yeah, I forget the name of the guy who played him, but he was the guy, I think he was on Sons of Anarchy.
Okay, well, I don't know who he is.
He's like a big, bald, like biker dude, and he has like a big beard. That's who Lex is.
Opie? Was his name Opie on the show?
I have no idea.
It's not Bert Tier from Remember the Titans, is it?
What's his name? No, it's not him.
All right.
It's I'll get his name. I think his name is Michael something. Hold on here. But he was really good. That last season was great.
Younger guy, older guy?
He's a little older. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
Well, we know it ain't fucking Ron Perlman, right?
It is definitely not Ron Perlman. Michael Cudlitz.
Hold up the cast right now.
Oh, this guy.
Yes, I remember him.
Yeah. But he's bald, but he still like has a beard as Lex. And he's incredibly intimidating because he's like bigger than Superman.
Shit.
And in Superman and Lois, he gets out of jail like at the end of, I think, season 3. So season 4 is like him exacting revenge on Lois for like putting him in jail to begin with, and it's amazing.
Damn.
Yeah. But you have to go through the first 3 seasons to get to that point.
I ain't got time, sir.
Yeah.
You know, shows and me are like oil and water, bro.
But believe it or not, like Superman and Lois is done in such a cinematic way. All I would ask is if you watch the first episode and tell me what you think.
I can do the first one.
If you watch the first episode of Superman and Lois, and then just tell me what you think of it. It's a little over an hour.
I'll watch it. It's a mini movie.
It was a little longer because it was a premiere episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's without commercials. It's a little over an hour.
All right. So next week we're doing Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we'll go see Fantastic Four and then do a little review if you want.
All right. That's what it is, guys.
All right.
Hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah,
if you stayed to the end, make sure you like and subscribe, and
please.
let us know what you thought of this movie. And if we got too political, sorry guys, but this episode called for it.
Yeah, the movie's political.
The movie did it. You know, if you saw it, you know what you saw.
I mean, the movie's woke. Is that what they say?
It's awake.
I mean,
it had its coffee. You know,
it didn't put me to sleep. So.
Did not put me to sleep. It did not. I was very entertained.
No dose.
No dose. All right, guys. I'm Dom.
I'm Jamie.
It's the Cutting Room Floor.